audio.
Just one monocle can change the way a child sees Somalia. Won't you give today? Let's make these children 2020 by 2030.
And I'll tell you all about it when I see you again.
Hi, I'm Dr. Jordan B. Peterson, and you're watching Ethan Van Sciver, comic book artist extraordinaire and illustrator of my book, 12 Rules for Life, An Antidote to Chaos, on Comic Artist Pro Secrets. Bye-bye.
New from All Caps Comics. Wait, what? Creed Reimaginary. Desperate for material for his new comic and to escape the dread of high school life, 17-year-old comic book creator Mark Farley returns to the dream world once more, only to find that in his absence, a mysterious entity has plunged the world of dreams into despair and darkness. Bands of marauding skeezicks scour the land, enslaving its inhabitants and forcing them to dig for the Dreamstone, a relic which grants the ultimate power of creation and destruction. Creed Reimaginary, back at today only on Indiegogo.
And if you don't like my politics, don't buy my book. Don't read them. And if you don't like my politics, don't buy my book. Don't read them. Girls read comics. Girls have always read comics. Problem solved. White boys, comic book reader. Don't buy my book. Don't buy my book. I literally can't even think. We can have a little conference on that. Would you please get your politics out of my comic books? Don't read them. What comic books are you reading? What comic books are you reading? Would you please get your politics out of my comic books? Don't read them. What comic books are you reading? What comic books are you reading? Comic book reader. Comic book reader. May I curse? White boys, don't read them. We're very worried about comics right now. Independent comic sales are down. Mainstream comic sales are down. Everything in the mid-list is way down. You don't make a lot of money that way. There is nothing inherently masculine of heroism. There's nothing inherently masculine heroism. Girls read comics. Girls have always read comics. Problem solved. Magic! Going into the red on singles and not coming out until the trades. Stores are closing. You don't make a lot of money that way. So, don't. Comics are booming.
Can't be touched, can't be stopped, can't be moved, can't be rocked, can't be shook. We hot. When will you niggas learn? Came to get crunk, came to bring light, came to get started, came to get right. Turn down the music, turn up my mic. When will you niggas learn? Open your hearts for me, look what I got for you. You in the presence of greatness, I make it hot for you. Pass the rock to me, block it, I run with it. Here for the game and all the pussy that come with it. So full of focus, I'm insisting on keeping it going. The franchise, I exist in a league of my own. Expect attention, I'm familiar with being ignored. The true backplated, locking and closing the door. Brick wall in the road, I won't move. The king, I'm like Roy in the ring, I can't lose. on the face of what compare to man. You wanna walk? Motherfucker ain't hard to find. I holler back, nigga. Can't be touched, can't be stopped, can't be moved.
What's up, everybody? Hello, it's me, Ethan Van Sciver, Human Sunbeam, your uncle Ethan, world's most charming and disarming. Sometimes I might overestimate that. Most elegant and eloquent, and God help me to find the words today. And thoroughly humbled man. Great big Star Wars fan. I decided to say Star Wars fan now. Might as well say that. I like Star Wars. A trusted member of the media. Trusted member of the media. Hello, everyone. Good evening to you. Good afternoon to some of you. I am here in Marlton, New Jersey. After having worked a really, really tough day. I'm a very blue-collar type of fellow. I like to get my hands dirty when I'm working. I like to get in there and really be a part of things. I like to sweat with the grunts. I like to get stuff done. I like to use my two hands that God gave me. I'm no mamby-pamby mama's boy. I'm no pretty boy. I'm somebody who will get in there and get things done. That's what I did today. Got in there and got things done. Signing books, shipping our new Salamandroid t-shirt that's available on eBay right now. Art by the great Dale Keown. I did it all. I did it all. But when I came home, check my messages. I got a message from somebody who let me know that somebody who I love, somebody who I consider to be a friend, parasocial friend, somebody that I like a lot, is mad at me right now. And that is the reason why I'm streaming now. I wouldn't be streaming. I would be outside drinking, smoking a cigar, floating around in my pool, just generally chilling. But I got to deal with this. We got to look at this and figure out what happened here, because I'm not really sure. All right, let me see here. We got a couple of super chats right out of the gate. Some people who have things to say. Mexican Iron Man says, dig in the humble pimp look. Hail, Uncle Ethan. Thank you, Mexican Iron Man. But this is no pimp look. I'm thoroughly humbled. Geek Out says, hey, Uncle E, thanks for commenting on my warts and all review video. Oh, I like that. It was my test video, and have many reviews planned for my channel coming soon. That's Geek Out on YouTube. Did a nice review of the warts and all box that he got. Everybody's getting their warts and all boxes. They're very happy with them. I think most of the people are. All right. So here's the thing. I discovered Heel versus Babyface right here on YouTube. I watched a couple of his videos. I thought they were hilarious. I think he's a hysterically funny man. He is a nerd. He's a big geek. He's a collector of statues and fun stuff. I like Heel versus Babyface. I like Az. Yosway, did I get it right this time? Rodriguez says, I'm glad that you could, oh boy. I'm glad that you could come, he said.
Do not come. Do not come.
I'm gonna come. I'm gonna come. Don't you love it when they say,
Do not come.
oh, I'm gonna come.
The president and I don't want to come.
I'm gonna come.
Do not come.
Oh, I'm gonna come.
Do not come. Do not come.
Oh, I'm gonna come.
Do not come.
Oh, I'm gonna come. I'm gonna come.
Oh, it's Josue. It's Josue who left that super chat. All right. I'll figure it out. I'll be able to pronounce it soon enough. Yeah, when people say come around here, they know what they're doing. All right. Anyway, I don't know why Heel versus Babyface is mad at me. I don't know. It must have been some inference that he drew during the Fandom Menace divide. And let me just take a look at it. Somebody said, watch this video, and you'll see the extent of his fury at you. Starting with 640. So I'm gonna watch this video and see what's up here.
It's not like I've just woken up, but for some reason,
this guy's a consummate YouTuber. He YouTubes everything that he does. I was thinking about this the other day. I was like driving around and doing my fulfillment stuff, and when I draw at night, I think to myself, should I turn the camera on? Is this what being a YouTuber is? Do I want to let people in on my everyday shenanigans? I mean, I don't know how to play video games on the internet. But what if I want to go shopping for pie? What if I want to go shopping for comics? What if I want to go shopping for toys? What if I am signing books and sketching books? Is that something that I let people in on? And I think consummate YouTubers do that. I think they actually never turn the camera off. And part of me goes, hey, I am that kind of an exhibitionist. I want the camera on all the time. I don't want anyone to miss a moment of my incredible life. I don't want anyone to miss a second of my existence. I want people to witness it. I want to have been seen. I want you to see me. And then I think to myself, I think I'm going to lay on the couch and watch a Phillies game. Did you order a pizza, sweetheart? Yeah, you did. You ordered a pizza? Okay, cool. And get some beers. And that's what I think. And is that laziness? Or is this something that I should reconsider? All right, let me watch a little of this here.
My throat is just all kinds of today. I know. How sexy, ladies.
Is it because he's mad at me? Does his throat hurt because he was yelling at me? Super chat comes in from Keaton Smith here, who is a customer of mine, a really, really good customer of mine. And yet I wonder why he couldn't give me £5, why it had to go to Az. These are the things that go on in my head. All right, let me see. So this must have been the cause of it. Find out.
Keaton Smith with a £5 super chat. Hey, Az, would you get EVS on Hot Toys? The new Cyberfrog action figures are awesome. Can't wait. Campaign launches on the 4th. I'll be picking up all 4 of them. I'm sure EVS can cope on his own,
Well, that's not so bad. He said I could cope on my own. I do a lot of coping on my own. But it did sound a little bit like he was saying, that's okay. He can walk. He can walk home. That's okay. Fuck him. That's what it sounded a little bit like. The tone sounded a little bit like, that's okay. Fuck that guy. All right, let me see.
I think the last time EVS spoke about me, he didn't say particularly flattering things. That I was Gary made my channel for me. That I was that the only 2 people of relevance on Friday Night Tights are Gary and Jeremy. So
I knew that's what this was. I was in the pool and I said, honey, heel versus babyface is mad at me. She said, why? I said, I think that he took it I think he took it to heart. When I got, here's what happened. My son gave me a whole packet of THC laced. What even were they? Sour Patch Kids. And I didn't know what they were. Now I know what they are. Now I've learned. I've gotten a nice education about all this. But I took the whole packet. And I think at one point I said some things that maybe I didn't mean, but was it on this day that I said this? I basically, no, it wasn't. This was when the whole thing was going down with Mecha Random versus Tom, and I was on Tom's side. And it seemed like everybody was talking and trying to figure out where Gary on this. Whose side is Gary going to choose? These two people were fighting amongst themselves, trying to cancel one another. No, actually, it was just a couple of women who were trying to cancel Tom. Now I'm getting mad remembering this. And in the heat of the moment, I said, all it is, there are a bunch of zeros in the Phantom Menace that are orbiting Gary and Jeremy. Bunch of zeros that are orbiting those two guys. And they pick fights with each other, and they're not focused. They're not focused on the mission. Now, when I said that, I was not thinking about, I forgot Az was on the show. I thought I forgot about Az. I always think about Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers, of course. I did a show with him for a long time. And I see Gary. Gary's got the biggest Phantom Menace channel. He would be considered the top dog. He's the guy who basically runs, in a partnership with Jeremy, the Friday Night Tight show. Heel versus Babyface. I insulted him inadvertently. I implied, though not directly, even though I did not directly mention Az, I implied that he was a zero. I see where this is all coming from now. I understand. Az definitely is not a zero. He knows that.
Yeah. Maybe I'll just let him do his own stuff for now.
Now, those are hurt feelings. Those are hurt feelings there. Az, I am sorry. I would never insult you. I like you. I'm not friends with people because they have big channels or small channels. I'm friends with people because I like them. You know. I would never insult Az. That's terrible. What a terrible... Who would be mean to this man? Who would be mean to Az? Does this mean he's not going to back my action figures? Az. Hold on.
Just do his own stuff for now. He clearly doesn't need somebody like me, so he can do it all on his own. Right, couple of fishies to get some water with.
Alone. Why do I find myself alone? Hold on a second. Just give me a minute here. Try to call Az, why doesn't he pick up the phone? I'm alone. I'm alone. I'm gonna have to write a whole song about this. This is terrible. All right, so how do I get Az on the stream? Distant Warrior says awful. That was awful, he says. You know what, Distant Warrior, you have to understand that feelings come out in music and it's uncontrollable and it's not always perfect. Needs a little refinement, but I like the song. I like the idea. How do I find Az? How can I find Az and tell him that I am very sorry? I am sorry. I didn't mean to be mean to Az. It was completely inadvertent. Why can't I just insult people I actually don't like? Why did I accidentally insult someone I do like? Cumberbatch Pepperpot says, Emo Van Skyver, I got my box of warts and it's awesome. Well, thank you. Yeah, we sent out like another 150 yesterday, so people should be getting them soon. Let me see. King KDI says, it's okay to forget about Az. He's a Yorkshire man. Oops, hold on a second here. Fly to England? Show up on his doorstep? Stand outside his door with a boombox over my head? Oh my God, this is terrible. This is just terrible. People are saying this is my favorite fat artist. Just talk to him, EVS. JM Cruz, I can't talk to him because the problem is he's been kicked off of Twitter for quoting Game of Thrones. He quoted Game of Thrones, evidently, and he lost his account. He said, all men must die. I think he was making fun of a feminist. I think he was making fun of a radicalized woman. And he quoted Game of Thrones, and that was it. They got him, they yeeted his account just like that. It was terrible. You got to be careful what you say. Az is banned on Twitter, but he is on Insta. Yeah. I mean, you don't know. I don't really know what to do about it. We'll think about it. We'll, if you guys have any ideas, you want to reach out to him on my behalf and just say, hey, Moonbase Radio says, what did you do to Az, Comic Artist Pro Secrets? I didn't do anything to him. Here's what I said. I said a bunch of orbiters. I said a bunch of zeros are orbiting Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers. That's Jeremy Griggs. And Gary from Nerdrotic. I guess that just meant, okay, some people are messaging him. Yeah, David B says, you called him a zero. Developer person says, he's not wrong. He's not wrong to be mad at me. Tom says, replay the offending stream and we'll decide. Does anybody know what stream it was? I would play it again. Show us on the Cyberfrog figure where you touched him, Ethan. Truth always hurts the darkness. What is this? Oh, anyway, I don't know. Here's what I want to say. What I want to say is I didn't mean to insult Az. And if I could talk to him, if Az was able to keep his Twitter account, if Az was able to not say crazy things on Twitter like all men must die. All men? Az wants all men to die? If Az was able to keep his Twitter account, I could reach out to him very easily and just go, Az, I'm sorry, you took that the wrong way. HBG3 says, why are you apologizing? Screw him and the other fan dumb menace grifters. Tired of these butthurt egos. Well, I mean, if I had said something like that, then maybe Az would have a point. Largo says, surprise, surprise. E can't get along with people. I can't. That's actually true. Like, I hate people. Dash Attack says, tell Az you're sorry in Final Fantasy 14 online. Make a shirtless cat boy, cat girl, or boy and tell him you're sorry. I don't know what that means. Well Hung and Dunk says, Az hates you. He told me. Nerdrotic hates Doomcock. Jeremy hates Ethan. Doomcock hates Ryan. Nerdrotic is slowly leaving California. Nature is healing. Well, I love everyone. I love everyone. All right, let me see. All right, so here's the other thing that's going on. While we're letting this all sink in, let me just take a moment to congratulate the great Narwhal, Per Berg, who is a genius. He's the other half of Narzak, and he is responsible for launching this campaign today. Don't worry, we'll get back to the Az situation in a minute. He's responsible for launching this today. Earthbound Part 2 is officially live. I got a bunch of messages from people today, too, while I was sweating in a truck, driving crates to UPS in the post office. They're saying, Narwhal launched his campaign. Why aren't you there to promote it with him? I was like, I'm sweating. I'm in a truck. I'm unloading crates. So I told you I'm a blue-collar fellow. I'm a blue-collar worker. And couldn't do it. I mean, I can't actually promote everything all the time. Not anymore. But I knew when I went live tonight I would. Let's take a look at the new video here now that I have the audio turned on.
Is this guy special? Is he a genius? Is he a savant? Is he like, what's up? Like, this book, nobody else makes stuff like this. I've never read a comic like this ever.
I read it and I got done and I was like, oh man, that went by quick. Then I looked at my clock and I'm like, I lost time.
It's really immersive. It really pulls you into the world. totally forgot how many pages it is.
I should have said stuff like this about Az.
One sitting, like this is.
You know, if it wasn't for the stigma of Comicsgate, like this book should be so critically acclaimed. They should be writing like critical theories about this book. Like it's really that good.
If this had come out, if this was, 20 years ago, this would have come out from one of the big publishers, and it would have been celebrated everywhere as this groundbreaking achievement in comic book storytelling and in comics in general. It would be one of those things that people are talking about. I really, truly believe that.
Like to me, this is the most the biggest discovery of crowdfunding.
We got to edit these videos better. We got to edit them better. We got to do that. Earthbound Part 2, the action-packed conclusion to Earthbound. Welcome to Earthbound. Earthbound was a standout graphic novel from the Comicsgate Indie Circuit 2019. It sold out after a groundswell of positive grassroots reviews from readers. Many claimed it was their favorite book of the year. Now we're back with Part 2, the epic conclusion to the tale of Whiz Kid, Julia, and Spaceman. This time around, expect two things: action and answers. Part 2 will completely wrap up this arc of Earthbound. This is it. I mean, this is how Narwhal's... I like this style of coloring over his work. It just looks better. I don't know what it is, but he does this kind of airbrushed, finished work that looks pretty nice, with his simple line work and everything. Surprise, surprise, $499 sold fantastically, even though it was highly criticized by people. It really did do well. It almost made $100,000. So I have a feeling Earthbound 2 will do the same, something close to it. Back Earthbound Part 2 today. All right. Let me come back to you guys and see what's up. All right, so let me see. Brown Logmon says, this is girly drama. Well, I mean, I guess so, but, people have feelings, and those feelings can often get hurt by clumsy goofballs like me. Let me see. Lock up your tortoise. Bill Cosby is free. Are you serious? Did they let Bill Cosby out? Hold on a second. We'll get back to Az in a minute. Let me see if this is actually true or if it's a lie. Somebody told me, all right, Bill Cosby free. Bill Cosby. Oh, wow. This is... Holy shit. How does this happen? All right, let's take a look together and we'll find out about Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby freed as court overturns his sex assault conviction. The entertainer had been serving a 3 to 10 year sentence in a prison outside Philadelphia. Look at him. I can't believe how weird this is. It's like all the big comedians of the 1960s turned out to be like touchers of people, inappropriate touchers of people. Woody Allen. Well, maybe just two, Woody Allen and Bill Cosby. Are there any more that are out there? I mean, a lot of comedians are in trouble. Bill Cosby was released from prison Wednesday after the Pennsylvania Supreme Court overturned his 2018 conviction for sexual assault on procedural grounds. You got to get it right. You got to do things very, very carefully. A dramatic reversal in one of the first high-profile criminal trials of the #MeToo era. Now, I would say men 1, feminists 0, but that would be tacky. I mean, this guy actually was a legit rapist. It's I mean, this guy did some bad stuff. Now, whenever I watch picture pages, I don't know, I just feel funny. Now, whenever I watch Fat Albert, which is 3 or 4 times a week, I just feel like impure, Now, whenever I watch I Spy, I feel weird inside, broken. Cosby Show, too. Doesn't make me feel very good about myself. Mr. Cosby had served 3 years of a 3 to 10 years. That's enough. How many more years does this guy have left? Of a 3 to 10 year sentence at a maximum security prison. So if it's a 3 to 10 year sentence and he served 3 years, there you go. They just let him out on good behavior. They let him out on good behavior because there were no women around and no cocktails. No drinks, no drugged beverages for him to use. How could he be bad? He's in the perfect scenario. Prison is perfect for Bill Cosby. He cannot reoffend when he's in prison. Previous prosecutor meant that Mr. Cosby should not have been charged in the case. Mr. Cosby, 83, returned to his home in suburban Philadelphia Wednesday afternoon where, looking frail and walking slowly, he was helped inside by a lawyer and a spokesperson. Somebody should get the footage of him looking frail, walking slowly, and being helped inside by his lawyer, and then just add the Cosby Show music to it. Like the opening where he's dancing really slow and cringy and his kids are rocking all around him. Just remix it a little bit. He flashed a V sign as he reached his front door. That's victory. Or is that peace? Who knows? The accusations and eventual conviction of Mr. Cosby stunned the nation, painting a disturbing portrait, suggesting that a man who had brightened America's living rooms as a beloved entertainer and a father figure had been a sexual predator. All too common these days. The ruling upended a case against Mr. Cosby that began with his arrest in 2015 on charges that he had drugged and sexually assaulted a woman at his home in the Philadelphia suburbs 11 years earlier. He did it every day, I think. In April 2018, the jury convicted Mr. Cosby of 3 counts of aggravated indecent assault against Andrea, not my Andrea, Constant, to whom Mr. Cosby had been a mentor. Watch out for these artists who want to mentor you. I see a lot of talent in you. I see a lot of talent in you. You just need a good mentor. You just need to spend a lot of time being mentored by me. I can bring the talent out in you. I can make you a star. Why would anybody want to mentor someone that wasn't their kid? I mean, that's immediately. Has there ever been somebody who mentored another person, volunteered to mentor someone who was not a sexual predator? And that's the thing. I mean, that's why the Boy Scouts ended up having trouble too. You got these Boy Scouts. I was in the Boy Scouts. We were all Mormons though. But it's just you got the Boy Scouts and then suddenly the whole organization comes undone because, of course, it's who volunteers? Who would volunteer to take a bunch of boys camping in the woods? I am not doing that. And by the way, my attitude about it makes me the perfect scoutmaster. I should be doing it. That's how you can tell. That's how you should tell who gets to go camping in the woods. Who's the scoutmaster? Do you want to be the scoutmaster? Do you want to take a bunch of 13, 14-year-old boys out in the woods, go fishing, pocket knives and all that, whatever it is? Hell no. Hell no. I don't want to do that. I would rather do anything except for that. Okay, good. You're doing it. It's now your assignment. That's the kind of person that we want. The kind of person that we want mentoring our children is the kind of person that doesn't want to be anywhere near our children. People who are deeply interested in children disturb me. And also people who want to mentor women. I want to mentor you. The court's decision overturned the first major criminal conviction of the Me Too era, which came soon after allegations of sexual assault had been made against the powerful Hollywood producer Harvey Weinstein. The great Harvey Weinstein, who doesn't look so good lately. Doesn't really look at his best. I want to mentor you. I want to mentor you. I want to teach you everything I know. I want to handcuff you to my radiator and teach you to act. Are you thirsty? All right. Miss Constant had praised the guilty verdict at the time, saying truth prevails, and the National Organization of Women called it a notice to sexual predators everywhere. But Mr. Cosby's lawyers, this is the thing. He has money. Who said at the time that allegations against Mr. Weinstein would make it difficult for them to receive a fair trial. Hell yes.
later suggested in an appeal that the outcome had been influenced by what they described as the period of public panic. Holy shit, this is exactly what happened to Warren Ellis. This is exactly what happened to Warren Ellis. Oh, Warren Ellis. We're going to call him a sexual predator, or we're going to imply that he predates women. Is it predates on women? At the same time, we're going to coincide these allegations of women going, he hypnotized me and then made me send him pictures of my anus. We're going to coincide these allegations against an actual dude who was dating underage women, Cameron Stewart at the time. Cameron Stewart was doing bad stuff to people who were underage, from what I remember. Could have that wrong, in my opinion. And so that was an actual real thing. Like that, there were perhaps criminal charges. So we have that come out, that story, and then we also have this story about, Warren Ellis, he made women take pictures of their butts that said, "My ass belongs to Warren Ellis." And that's why that happened. That is why it was difficult for Warren Ellis to receive a fair trial in the court of public opinion, which is all that it was. There were no criminal charges at all. But he was immediately convicted in people's eyes, and he has had to deliver a whimpering apology, and a whimpering, miserable apology. And don't say that my apology to Az was whimpering or miserable. It wasn't. It was noble. I was just like, Az, I'm really sorry. Is there any way that we can work this out? That's my apology to Az. Warren Ellis had to go, please God, help me. Let me just sit and talk to you. Let me get in a room with all of my ex-girlfriends, of which I have 100, and let me try to reason with you. Seems like a good idea. This is one of the victims, I guess, here. In a statement issued with her lawyers, Ms. Constant said Wednesday that the court's ruling was not only disappointing, but of concern in that it may discourage those who seek justice for sexual assault in the criminal justice system from reporting or participating in the prosecution of the assailant, or may force a victim to choose between filing either a criminal or civil action. In their 79-page opinion, the judges wrote 79 pages. I'm not reading that. Give me the TLDR. Wrote that a previous prosecutor's statement that Mr. Cosby would not face charges, which paved the way for Mr. Cosby to testify in a civil trial, meant that he should not have been charged in the case. It was a 6-1 ruling, with 2 of the judges in the majority dissenting on remedy, which barred a retrial. So boom, out. That's what you get when you have that kind of money. You get good lawyers who can spring you out of jail after only serving 3 years and having your life overturned and destroyed. 83 years old now, Bill Cosby. Patricia Stour, 65, who accused Mr. Cosby of drugging and assaulting her in 1978 and 1980. That was during Fat Albert and the Cosby Kids. So he was sitting there going, hey, hey, hey. And then he was like drugging and assaulting women at the same time. He was doing voiceovers and then drugging and assaulting women. I know that's going to make watching Fat Albert difficult for some of you. I hope it does anyway. I hope it makes it more difficult for you. Said that she had been preparing herself for the possibility that Mr. Cosby's conviction would be overturned, but that she was still a little stunned by the court's ruling on Wednesday. I'm wondering what the 43-year ordeal that I went through was supposed to be about. Well, here's what it was about. I mean, to be fair, it'd be nice if Bill Cosby were in prison forever, I guess, for the rest of his life. But he's 83 years old. His life is over. And by the way, you took from Bill Cosby the one thing that he had. Look at him. Aside from money, you took the one thing that he had, his legacy. It's ruined. All of the work that he did from the late 1950s all the way to what the hell was he doing recently? I don't know. That's all gone, man. That's all ruined. The name Bill Cosby has been ruined forever. It's over with. So be happy about that. If that's what you wanted, be happy about that. You can't trust anybody but me. You guys out there who are feeling a little disappointed, you're like, who do I trust? Me. Trust me. I'm the only one. You can't trust anyone else. I mean, everyone out there is a predator. Everyone out there is a secret monster, except for me. I'm the only one who isn't. Oh, and heel versus babyface. Shit. Did it again. I insulted heel versus babyface on accident by saying everyone and not pointing him out. Like I should not have done that. EVS is a public monster, says Ovaltine Patrol. Yeah, why hide it? You can trust in Jesus. That's one person you can trust in. You know. But I will say this. When is he coming back? And I said this on Twitter. I said, it's got to be any minute now. We've got Down syndrome kids putting on a drag show. When is Jesus coming back? It's got to be soon. I can't take much more of this. When you've got Down syndrome kids, I guess they're not kids. When you've got Down syndrome people, men, dressing in drag and doing a drag show, where are you, Lord? Where are you? All right, let me read some super chats here and see what you guys are saying. If you guys have any condemnations that you would like to issue towards me, if you would like to demand an apology, please do that now. Also, if you have advice for me, like how do I be friends with Az again? Will you guys help me be friends with Az again? No? Shit. Theocrat of Pan Tang says, beware of these guys in the Fandom Menace and Comicsgate who say they were regular liberals before cancel culture. They're all cowards. 200 Watt Studio says, Allison Mack sentenced to 3 years, probably out in 2. Then it's autograph time. I had many chances to get. Did I get Allison Mack's autograph? I feel like I should have gotten it because I was at a lot of conventions where she was at. That's a spooky chick. I never thought she was hot. Everyone else thought she was hot. I was like, no, she's not. It's that Lana Lang girl. That's where it's at. Whoever plays her. She's a cutie pie. Wilberforce Wooster says, Narwhal joints never disappoint. Earthbound 1 is great. Foreign Agent is very good. But the best from Narwhal is AI typing monkeys. Will we get more story from that in Sketchbook 3? I hope so. I hope he does do that. Runs with Phantom says, what do you think of those types with the cherub angels and baby paintings all over their houses? Yeah, that's a good question. Why? Like, why do you have baby paintings all over your houses? Are those your babies? Why do you have baby angels that are naked with little wings? I never really thought about that. Taliesin says, is it too late to join Nexium? He spelled it wrong, but I know what you meant. You meant Nexium, the sex cult. I think it's too late. I don't think they're taking any new members. And anyway, they weren't really looking for dudes. They were looking for girls. So, are you a girl? Yeah. I mean, I think they were mostly looking to, I think they were mostly looking for women. But I could be wrong. Maybe they're looking for more dudes too. Earthbound 2 is live. 10K in the first day so far. Long live Uncle E, says Narwhal Books. Fragga Boom says it's the last night of Fragga June tonight. What will we draw back Earthbound 2? I don't know. What should we draw on Fragga? So tonight is the last night of Fragga June. Tomorrow is Eric July. So the entire month is going to be celebrating Eric July. R.I.P. Donald Rumsfeld, says Fragga Boom. Oh, he died, huh? Wow, a lot of crazy stuff is happening today. Urashima Otaru says, this happens when the prosecution ignores the law and tries to railroad a case through for political reasons. The trial didn't even provide evidence. 200 Watt Studio says, now let's get Weinstein out. Hashtag free Harvey. Clem Fandango says, EVS, what's the best way to get in touch? Missing Patreon cards, please. Sent a Patreon message and an email at Ethan12032, but no response. I did get it and I forwarded it. So you should be getting your Patreon card soon. You must be in the UK. 200 Watt Studio says, how about that Bill Cosby? He's out. Yeah. Evar Jan says, I don't get it. Either through violence, accident, or illness, or simply the fullness of time, all men do in fact die. Where is the insult or threat? I don't know. I think Twitter was wrong this time. And I think they should reinstate heel versus babyface to Twitter, where he can do more damage. Heel versus babyface needs to be over there doing damage to SJWs. And Twitter should understand this. He's not very effective on Instagram. He needs to be attacking people on Twitter like me. You know, if they took away my Twitter, I wouldn't be able to do half of the damage to the feelings of feminists and SJWs that I do. That's why it's important that I keep my Twitter. And I think Twitter knows that too. I'm like, Twitter, we're on the same page here. You keep me on Twitter so that I can make fun of pussy soy boy sissies and SJWs and feminists. Because I can do it here the most effectively. That's why I would rather you not cancel my Twitter account. Don't suspend my account. A lot of people say, get off of Twitter. It's a living hell. Yes, it is. That's why I have to be there with my flamethrower of truth. Here's $20 from Projects Done Poorly. He says, I think prove you don't hold grudges and have a stream with Gary and Az. But seriously, groups don't have staying power on YouTube. Individuals, however, do have staying power. So screw the fandom menace. Long live Az and Gary. It's a mixed message there. Projects Done Poorly. I have no hard feelings towards any of them, except for Jeremy. That's the only one. Everyone else I'm cool with. And Mecha Random. Who else don't I like? But the point of all of this is that I like heel versus babyface, and I need heel versus babyface in my life. I like Az. He's funny. Makes me sad to think that he thinks I insulted him. HBG3 says Friday Night Tights crew gets butthurt every time EVS criticizes them. All they want is a circle jerk, never apologize. No, I'm going to apologize to them. Friday Night Tights crew, sorry. To those of you that I insulted. You're all zeros. Orbiting Gary. Let me amend that. Bunch of zeros. Orbiting Gary, Jeremy, and Az. Does that make it better? Is that right? I think that makes it better. I'll send you a 1/6 Az action figure to hug. Oh, thank you, Andy Masterson. Please do. Echo Base Network says, we love EVS, Jeremy, Doomcock, and Gary. Hate when people in our community are fighting. He's not fighting with me. He's just sad. Now, let's go over and look at this again and just see. And there might be more to it. Is there more to it, or was this it? Was this clip that I played, was this all there was? All the commentary? And this makes me sad. But let's watch it again and see if we missed any context here.
It's not like I've just woken up, but for some reason, my throat is just all kinds of today. I know, how sexy, ladies. Keaton Smith with a £5 super chat. Hey, Az, would you get EVS on Hot Toys? The new Cyberfrog action figures are awesome. Can't wait. Campaign launches on the...
He's got a show called Hot Toys? Oh, come on, Az. You can't be mad at me now. Now it's very inconvenient. I got to be on your show to promote my toys.
All right,
hold on.
Picking up all four of them. I'm sure EVS can cope on his own, you know. I think the last time EVS spoke about me, he didn't say particularly flattering things. That I was a... Gary made my channel for me. That
I never said that.
I was that the only two people of relevance on Friday Night Tights are Gary and Jeremy.
No,
so,
Gary's the only one. Jeremy's not relevant.
Maybe I'll just let him do his own stuff for now.
Oh!
You know? I'll let him just do his own stuff for now. He clearly doesn't need somebody like me, so he can do it all on his own.
I do need someone like
right,
you.
A couple of fishies to get some water.
Got a lot of boxes to pack up, as.
I can convert those into water. Why does it say banned? Because I'm banned off Twitter, man.
This is a nightmare.
Twitter banned me. Twitter banned me off. So I am no longer.
You know what?
No
I
longer
think
on the
that he's
Twitters.
mad. Honestly, I think he's mad right now because of Twitter. I think he's got a lot of like anger at the whole Twitter thing. So maybe that's why he's mad at me. I've issued like 5 apologies in the course of this stream. I'll do it again. I am sorry. I should have said bunch of zeros orbiting. Hold on a second. Bunch of zeros orbiting Gary and heel versus Babyface. And then there's also Eric July who shows up there. And he's like a stabilizing force. You know, young Rippa. He's not a zero. He's like a... If it's a 0 to 100, he's like a 100. You know. Yeah. I should have insulted Jeremy. I didn't mean to insult Az. I really didn't. God damn it. You're making it a lot worse right now. All right, hold on. Let's go.
So,
why can't I fix this? Why am I digging this hole
putting
deeper?
Appeal in. There's a video up on my channel about it, dude. There's a video up on my channel about it. I put my appeal in. My appeal was denied.
We got to fix
My
this.
appeal was denied. So I am off Twitter for good now. So you can catch me on Instagram.
There's no way I can apologize
Here's
because he's
another-
not on Twitter. I can't
Here,
send him
we'll
a
take
private
some
message.
liquor.
I don't know how to use Instagram. I have 2 Instagram accounts. I don't know how to use either of them. So I can't possibly reach out to Az and apologize to him. I would like to fix it, but I can't. All right, let's keep going.
While we're here as well, because I do believe that I'm actually out of lithium. Yeah, all I said was all men must die.
That's all.
Quoted Game of Thrones.
That's all you said. All men must
I
die.
quoted Game of Thrones, and
Did you go, all men must die before you did that? I mean, you know, it sounds very terroristic. Hold on a second. What's going on? I just got to... Oh, all right. Let me see. Ron Guerra says, EVS, forget it. It's over. How can I forget this? How can I forget it? It's terrible.
yeah, apparently that's hate speech or something, according to
Game of
Twitter.
Thrones.
Let's grab them. Right, I've got 4 waters. This is good.
All right, this might be
Let
it
me get
now.
this-
I don't know. If he says more things, you got to let me know. Makes me very sad. Invite him over for pie. He's always invited. He is always invited over for pie whenever he wants. Project Done Poorly says, not a mixed message. Az and Gary will outlast Fandom Menace and even Friday Night Tights. If you criticize Fandom Menace, they will be okay. Yeah. Fandom Menace seems silly to me now. Let me see. Fo Chung Esquire says, oh, this is hilarious. I'm eating it up. Comics Exposed says, EVS, master of burning bridges. I'm not... How could I be burning any bridges? I'm apologizing. All I'm doing is apologizing. Argothian Swine says, make a song apology video to Az. I'm working on it. It's like bridge over the river Kwai. Me trying to keep friends is like the bridge over the river Kwai. Yeah, Stetson's gold. I have. Just accept it. You know, I'm a jerk. Don't care who knows it. It's just the way it's got to be. There's nothing you can do. No, I refuse to believe that. 200 Watt Studio says, fix this now before you go to France. Well, I need you guys to help me fix it. I can't fix it alone. I need you guys who go over there and talk to Heel versus Babyface to help me fix this now. I can't do it by myself. As you can see, I have trouble with words. When words come out of my head, sometimes they come out wrong. Every time I try to tell Az I love him, the words just come out wrong. So I had to tell Az I loved him in a song. Write him a power ballad, says Adrian Stone. That I'm good at, but usually my songs are about cannibalism and, you know, I don't know. Probably won't help. All right, let me see. More super chats. Echo Base Network says, oh, that's what he said. We love EVS, Jeremy, Doomcock, and Gary. Hate it when people in our community are fighting. I have to admit, I think it's pretty funny. Except for this time. This time it's awful. EVS, you should go to VR chat and have Az go on VR chat and apologize as a Master Rashi avatar for the LOL. Seriously, though, I love you all. Thank you, Z Tempest. Appreciate that. Billy Nunez Art says, what's worse, that you don't think he's relevant or that you forgot he existed? Shit. Ah! No, because look, it's not true because I also forgot Eric July goes on that show sometimes. Sebastian Anon says, just send him a super chat on his next live stream. Let me see. In the key of P, says Commandant VHS. Az is banned on Twitter, but you can DM him on Instagram, says Raj H. Yeah, man, he's really hurt. Sorry to see the drama, says Old Dirty Fatty. I am too. Is that all he said? Quo Veda says, buy Az a toy, it will make him feel better. Well, this is what I told Andrea. I said, I could, she's like, what are you going to do to make things right with Az? And I said, well, I could offer him toys. I could send him comic books. I could send him t-shirts. Does he like pie? I mean, I could send him presents. You know. Bob Gable says, also, you're a Ryan Kennel fanboy. Yes, I would say that. Until he decides I insulted him too. Oh my God, this is terrible. People are, I'm not getting much hope from the chat here. It's over, done. You are enemies for life. No. Sing goodbye, Yellow Brick Road. This doesn't affect Comicsgate. Let my fandom die. Az needs an Ethan Cuddle. Yeah, everybody does. Jose Magia says, I'm subscribed to both of these guys. I have no idea what's going on. Let me tell you what's going on. What's going on is that I took a lot of hallucinogens, I think. And I said, somebody reminded me of this during some Fandom Menace drama. I said the Friday Night Tights is just a bunch of zeros orbiting Gary and Jeremy. And I forgot that they're Az, Heel versus Babyface, is always on that show. That's his show too. So in other words, I'm calling him a zero, who the implication would be, like why he would be insulted is, I would be calling him a zero who built his channel off of kowtowing to Gary. And that's not how I feel at all. Didn't even occur to me. I don't know that much about it. Send him roses. Rose Ticos. I got plenty of those. Watch the new Sopranos trailer. I did watch it. It is awesome. The new Sopranos trailer is great. And I will say, if you are a Sopranos fan, I'm sure you were happy about it. Many Saints of oh, wait, hold on a second. Are these all the same? Yeah, they're all the same trailer. I'm sure happy about it. I watched the whole thing and just noticed a bunch of little Tony's wearing, like, young Tony Soprano. First of all, they cast James Gandolfini's son as Tony Soprano, and the likeness is great. Like, he really does look like he's going to grow up to be Tony Soprano. And they even have him wearing his little gold pendant, his little Catholic saint pendant around his neck, the same one that Tony wears as an adult. The attention to detail was great. They even used the same hallway. There's a scene where young Tony is standing in the hallway with Vera Familialia, whatever her name, Vera Familia. I love her. She played Norma Bates in Bates Motel. She's fantastic. Plays a great spooky mom. She plays Tony Soprano's mom. She and Tony are in the hallway of their school, going to meet with the guidance counselor, and they used the same school hallway that Tony dreamed about in the episode Test Dream, where he is back in high school again as an adult, and his coach is saying, "I told you, you gotta be prepared." Attention to detail is awesome. Really, really looking forward to this movie. Familia. Vera Familia. I don't know how it's pronounced. Farmiga? Is it Farmiga? Yeah. It's going to be good, but I got to say it's a little weird because they're saying that it takes place during like the riots in New Jersey in the late 60s. We've seen young Tony in the show, and he was a little kid. You know, his mom said, "Bring a bat. You know, be careful out there." And Tony's like 10 years old, you know, during that time period. In this, he's like 16 or 17. So I don't know. Andrew Sabina says Godfather or Get the Fuck Out. No, I like Godfather too, but yeah, you have to be in. It's a different thing. I mean, Godfather is an experience, you know, with the mafia through like the 1910s, 1920s through the 1950s. You have to be in the mood for that kind of gangsterism. Goodfellas is a fun rock and roll trip through the 1960s, right? And 70s. And then, you know, Sopranos is the end of the Clinton years and then the beginning of the Bush years in America. I love that stuff. The entire show. I mean, Tony Soprano was saying, you ever feel like, it's just so relatable. I watch it all the time and I just feel it. Like I feel Comicsgate through it in a lot of ways, with Tony saying things like, "I arrived at the end." You know, he's like, "I have everything. I've made it big." Unlike my father, but like the best was ahead of him, and like we're at the end of everything that was good. And I just feel that about comics. You know, I think about that and I'm just like, yeah, there's nothing better turning up after this. Casino is the 80s. Casino's the 70s, 60s, isn't it? Is it the 80s? I guess there's some 80s in it. Yeah, like Gary Cooper. Ethan relates to the Killer's Hail. No, I don't. I relate to personality conflicts that arrive from leadership positions that are foisted on you. I relate to you know, envy. I understand people kind of. If you watch The Sopranos, you can see kind of how personality conflicts arise out of misunderstandings and out of ego and jealousy, out of bad feelings and grudges and things like that. And it's just, again, it really is relatable to me. I would like to relate to Murder for Hire. That would be great. I'll put out a few hits. EVS equals Fredo. Yeah, definitely in some circumstances. Not in this one, though. Let me see. There's more to Az's rant at 13. Okay, so let's go back and we'll see what Az says. A little bit more here. 13 minutes. I know this is going to hurt my feelings, but You know what? Maybe I deserve it. Okay.
Let's just make all of the water. All of the water. Give a thumbs up right back at you, Roger. And Falkenstall with a 5. Is that Swiss or Chilean? Francs, maybe Swiss francs. Did you notice that attempt on woke in below zero? Many STEM women.
Here we have Publius Publicola saying, I'm so tired of all of you shitting on Ethan. See, that's the thing. Like, I'm not aware of it. If they are, I don't know. Because I have a full and complete life. I don't pay attention to any of these YouTubers. I don't know what they're saying about me ever. Unless somebody tells me. Unless somebody points it out. And then I'm like, what? This one's mad at me now? For what? I've never heard him talk bad about any of you. Except for today. Just because he didn't mention you doesn't mean you can put all those words in his mouth. All right, here we go.
I don't know. I kind of find it ironic. Also, Robin is a bench to Alan sometimes. He's the only likable being in there.
This game looks boring as fuck.
The developer of this was a pretty woke kind of a guy. I haven't seen anything particularly woke in this. Sure, women in STEM. I kind of think of that more of a meme than serious, to be honest with you.
Why can't I get kicked off of Twitter?
Attempting to meme it, even if they were.
I say 50,000 times worse things than any of these people say, and I cannot get kicked off of Twitter for the life of me. I've had organized feminist campaigns to get me deplatformed, and none of them can do it. I'm sure I say worse things. I don't understand. All right, let me see. We're about to hear whatever this is.
We're attempting to be serious. I still think of it as a bit of a meme, to be quite frank. I'm on Minds, but I don't utilize it. I don't want to bounce. Here's the thing, folks. I don't want to bounce from one social media into another social media. I just want to, post some pictures on. I just want to post some pictures on Instagram. Publius something or other says, I'm so tired of you shitting on Ethan. What do you mean shitting on Ethan?
Yeah.
I've never heard him talk bad about you at all just because he didn't mention you. No, dude. No. I heard the stream, dude. I heard the stream. So don't, take your pants out your fucking anus and out of a twist. Heard the stream, dude. Had it sent to us. So don't
had it sent to us. This is, by the way, this is how it works. People go, why can't, hold on a second. Let me go off for a minute. People say, why can't you guys just get along? Why can't you let things drop? Why are these, you're 50-year-old men. I'm not, I'm 46. I'm not 50 yet. Getting there though. Why can't you guys let it drop? Why can't you forgive each other? Here's why. First of all, I don't pay any attention to, I don't watch this stuff. What do I watch? I watch Zach's videos. There are a couple of guys who make videos. Bianca versus Zombies. I watch his videos when they pop up. I don't watch too many people's videos. I just don't. I don't have time. I mostly watch What's My Line from the 1950s. That's true. Like I put on What's My Line episodes and I just go into a trance and I get into, I work. So I don't know what's going on. But the reason why this stuff can never die is because everyone has their fan groups and then fans that have different levels of loyalties and then fans that just want to make trouble. And so they'll sit there and say, did you hear what Ethan said about you? And then they'll send you a private message with like a video link. And the same thing. I mean, I get it all day long in my DM box on Twitter. I get people going, like sending me links to things that Renfamous says. I'm blocked by Renfamous. How am I supposed to see what she says? Sending me links to things Mike S. Miller says. And yesterday I think the past 2 days, I got into a really big fight with Mike S. Miller on Twitter. And it's like, it was fun. Like I enjoy fighting with Mike. I don't know what that is, but I actually like it. Because I seriously don't like Mike. but he's clever and he doesn't seem fragile, so we can just kind of fight. Basically the same dynamic that happened on the show. But my wife said, don't do it anymore. She's like, it doesn't make you look good. Like, you're way bigger than him. And I don't think she meant just in terms of my size. You know, I don't think she meant you're bigger than him, taller, and also heavier than him. I think she just meant you're bigger than him. You don't need to step on him. And I was like, it feels like that to you? And she's like, yeah. So I went, all right, I'm never going to fight with Mike again, ever. I'm never going to fight with him again because Andrea said, don't do it. But I mean, I wouldn't even know. I wouldn't know anything that Mike is saying or anything that anyone else is saying about anybody if it wasn't for people sending messages back and forth and saying, look what this is, you know, look at this. Here's a link here where somebody's saying something, or, you know, and of course, we're all narcissists. How could we not be? We're on Twitter. We're on, we're on YouTube. We're YouTubers. What kind of maniac is a YouTuber? What kind of like, you have to be, first of all, look, here's a camera and I have to look at myself all the time. Have to look at myself all the time. You have to be kind of a narcissist to be a YouTuber, to think that anybody wants to listen to anything that you want to say. So of course, you know, if you say this person said this about you, blah blah blah, we're gonna chase that rabbit. It happens every single time. So here is again. Let's go back to this. The reason why there's conflict here is because somebody picked up my words, sent them to Heel versus Babyface, and basically said, made it clear in what they were saying, pre-prejudiced him to hear an insult to him that wasn't even there. It wasn't in there. All right. This is a lot of feelings here. This is a lot of feelings. And the other thing that happens is that because we're on YouTube and we talk so much to so many people, you know, there's no possible way that, like, you know, somebody who has actual legitimate hurt feelings or took that the wrong way, took something the wrong way, or wanted clarity would actually send me a message. And I know people say this, like, why can't we work it out in private? Well, because we're YouTubers. We don't do that. You know, it's like we don't work things out in private. I was just saying at the start of this stream that it's like I look at YouTubers who do everything in public. These guys think their life is a reality show. They're constantly in front of the camera, constantly showing every aspect of them playing a boring-ass video game. The world needs to see this, I guess. But we don't do things in private. Like, if he's got bad feelings and he's got something to say, he's going to say it here on YouTube instead of to me. Because if Az ever came to me and said, did you just call me a 0? I would say, you're 100. I would never call you a 0. I would say you are a 100. That's how big a star you are to me. You're a 100. Oh, there's no video audio? And oh, for fuck's sake. Hold on a second. Now I got to rewind it. Do this at the worst times. And I wasn't even looking at the chat. All right. Sorry about that. Share screen, share audio. Let's go back and see this again. There we go.
I just want to post some pictures on Instagram. Publius something or other says, I'm so tired of you shitting on Ethan. What do you mean shitting on Ethan? I've never heard him talk bad about you at all just because he didn't mention you. No, dude. No. I heard the stream, dude. I heard the stream. So don't, you know, take your pants out your fucking anus and out of a twist. Heard the stream.
He said, take your pants out of your anus. He says, I heard the stream. Well, I think a lot of people heard the stream. You know, you know, a lot of people were watching. I didn't hear anyone say, did you just slag off heel versus babyface? I didn't hear one person say that to me, and we share a lot of mutual fans. It's quite possible that I could have done something like that under the influence of various substances, but I don't think I did. I just don't think I did because I don't feel that way. I mean, I definitely feel that way about Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers, but not, not as. Definitely not as. I definitely feel that way about Mecha Random, but not Eric July, and definitely not Gary. All right, here we go.
Had it sent to us. So don't, you want to get all uppity. That's what was said. I've got nothing against the guy, but, I'm sure he can do his own shit by himself. He's a big boy with big connections in a big world with other big boys who can do all of his
I was
stuff
counting
on
on you as... Jesus, God, leave me hanging like this.
So, yeah. So, not shitting on him at all. All I have said is what was said about me. What was said about me. And you can get all mad about that to your heart's content, sunshine. That's just what was said about me, and I just reiterated it after hearing it out of the horse's mouth on stream.
But I don't think I said that. Can anybody show me saying anything bad about Az ever? That's not how I feel in my heart. I like Az. I don't think he's a 0. Like I just said, I think he's 100 and 0. Not 100 zeros. That's still 0. 100 and 0, which is just 100 and no more. Because you can't have more than that. You just have 100. And after that, you're done. 100 is the top. Trevor Wright says, you said quite a while ago that you wanted to do a show with him. Of course. Why would I want to do a show with 0? Have you ever seen me do a show with a 0 before? Ever? Oh, wait. Shane Davis is here. Look what you've done. The no more nerd rope for you. Well, I ate it all. There is no more. Shane, chat's moving too fast. Shane Davis says, I'm 101. Yeah. Oh, Snake says, I'm pretty sure I heard you call him the N-word a few weeks ago. I did not call him the N-word. Not even once. Malin has Narwhal on CG Presents. Well, both of them should be here instead so that we could promote their book. I'd prefer that. The good Tom King says the biggest problem in communication is the illusion that it has taken place. Yeah. Yes. Cecil is not a 0. Not at all. Not at all. All right, hold on a second. How many people does let me hold on. Let me first of all see if this is appropriate. And if you guys will watch the rest of that video ahead and let me know if there's anything else that I need to see. All right. We got a real problem here. Yeah, we got a real problem because John and
card, and it'll have one of the main
John and Narwhal are live streaming
in that exclusive
over
card.
me.
And I might even make it foil. So
I'll tell you know what it is?
Just give me
it's just a bunch of zeros orbiting Narwhal. It's a bunch of zeros. 0 plus 0 orbiting Narwhal. And that's what it is. And I expect you guys to tell them I said that. These guys have to come on my show. They only have 75 people watching. Wait, hold on. Let me tell them that. You guys have to come on my show. I don't mean come on my show. I mean appear. Just so that they know. Hold on, and let me send them the link. Everything's a problem all the time. And now I'll bet I said something wrong again. Now I'll bet I'm in trouble again. Can't win. right, let's send a message to Malin. Let's send a message to Narwhal. Let's send a message to Kyung. Let's send a message to Kenneth Rocafort. All right, let's see. Guys, there's my link. Please join me here. Are they on Az's side? Are they not going to come here? You're always in trouble, EVS. I don't want to be in trouble. Can you guys fix things? Can you fix it? Ethan is insulting everyone. We're being attacked. Can you guys make this better between me and Heel versus Babyface? Can we get together and do a kind of Dean Martin, Jerry Lewis reunion show? Ralph Mack says, I love all you geeks, and I hope one day we stream as mates. Not at this rate. And it is all my fault. I was mad. And I called everyone zeros. But I did not mean Heel versus Babyface. Get Billy Tucci on as well. We'll be launching his omnibus campaign soon. That's a good idea. Let me get Billy Tucci as well. What can I tell you? This is trouble. This is a real problem. Billy Tucci's like me, though. He doesn't really he doesn't keep these kind of hours. Join me. He doesn't keep these kind of hours where it's just like, yeah, I can come do a live stream in the evening and not be with my family. No problem. Aaron Booth says, don't come. Oh, fuck. Why did I share it? All right.
I'm going to come. Don't you love it when they say,
Do not come.
oh, I'm going to come.
The president and I don't want to come.
I'm going to come.
Do not come.
Oh, I'm going to come.
Do not come. Do not come.
Oh, I'm going to come.
Do not come.
Oh, I'm going to come. I'm going to come.
Relax. Don't do it when you want to come. All right. I sent the link to Shane Davis as well. And I'm sending it to Dan Shaheen. Join me and discuss manga. All right, we'll see if Dan Shaheen shows up. I got this whole thing from him in my private messages that was typical. Right now, here's Narwhal. Hi, Narwhal.
Ethan, how's it going? Good to see you. It's been a while since I've been on with you.
Yeah, don't take it personally. I honestly didn't mean anything by not having you on my show for a while.
No, it was my fault. I missed the opportunities. That's why I feel bad about it. But now that am promoting a book, now I come on. I'm like, I want to hang out when I'm not even promoting too.
Well, where's John Malin? Is he coming over?
Yeah, he's eating some ice cream. Then he's going to come over, he said.
Oh, ice cream. Baby, if you can hear me, would you bring me an ice cream cone, please? And put that, that chocolate that turns into a shell? It's like fudge and you put it on, and then it hardens into a crispy shell of chocolate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you got that going on at your place?
I think so. Yeah. And babe, if you could you put that crispy chocolatey shell on the ice cream cone and bring that down?
Sometimes they call chocolate mousse. Have you ever heard that?
Yes. Dan Fraga. I can invite Dan Fraga too. Kyung's here. Kyung Lee's here.
Hey, Kyung.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Well, we're getting over. We're talking about lack of communication. We're talking about people taking things personally, and problems arising from that. And I might not be the best communicator in the world. I might accidentally call people a-holes and not really mean it.
It's a sign of masculinity to not communicate. I think that's a good thing.
It's not comfy for me. It really isn't. I don't know how many guys it's comfy for to sit there and reach out and communicate. I mean, there are people in the world of Comicsgate that I really love, and I still have trouble telling them that I love them. One of those people is not Dan Fraga, though. I tell him I love him every day. Every day.
Everybody loves Frega Boom.
Yeah. And I just sent him the link, too, so he can come in here. Today's important. What do you got?
A bunch of protein powder. I've been eating just a ton of it, but I haven't been working out yet. I'm seeing what just protein powder does.
Yeah. You're just going to take protein powder? Are you making like shakes?
Yeah. I just spoon it directly into my mouth.
Okay. Hold on a second. Here's Dan Shaheen. Hi, Dan
Hey.
Shaheen. How are you?
How's it going, Dan?
Good. What's going on, Ethan?
Hey, all right. Happy to have you here. I got that message from you. The world of manga has taken over your backdrop. I got a message from...
Unfortunately, I got to go pick up my kids in like 10 minutes. So I'm happy to drop in for a second, but I got to bail.
All right. We'll see you later, Dan. Thanks for coming. All right. So anyway. 10 minutes, but I can't rush this conversation. We need to talk about actual conversational topics. Dan Shaheen sent me a message and he said, this doesn't fit your narrative well. And you know what it is, right? This is the thing that these guys are all sharing around right now. They're bragging that the comic book industry is doing well.
Oh, is that what?
This whole thing here, ICV2 Comicron Comic Sales Report 2020. Comics and graphic novel sales hit new high in pandemic year. Now, we know that's not true. How could that possibly be true?
It sounds like they may be conflating numbers.
That's right. Well, Dan Shaheen said this doesn't match your narrative. Dan, when you can come back, you got to come back and give me some time to yell at you. I can't do it in 10 minutes. You cannot put me on a timer like that. I need to yell at you for 40 minutes, an hour. And I'll do that skate man piece for you. But this is incredible here. So all they do is read this and they get very excited. They see this chart right around 2019, seeing the comic book industry plummet. These people at Comicron, and I would say this is kind of corrupt, began to add manga and import numbers to these numbers here. So in other words, first of all, manga, that's your game, Kyung. That's what you do.
Sure.
This is your art form. Manga is an import now that is reaching the young people of the United States of America. They love it. It's like rock and roll. It's like the devil's music. We need to put a stop to it. Kids really like it. And it is definitely where kids are going now. Manga is doing great business, but it's all coming from overseas. And so they tack it on here and they go, look, we're growing. No, you're not growing. Let me see. Do they actually have the actual charts down here? View gallery, 3 images. Let's put these away so that we can't actually see them here. North American. Let me see. What does this say right here? Comic sales across time, combined print and digital download sales. 2020, comic book stores are getting 440 million. Oh, we got handy dandy arrows here. Hold on a second. Comic stores. Comic books, 200. Oh, I need the 2019 numbers to be able to show you that it is decreasing monumentally. Comic books are decreasing monumentally. Graphic novels here are showing growth. And the reason why they're showing growth is because they've tacked on YA novels, which I'm sorry, are not comic books, not strictly comic books, and also manga. And here's why, you talk to SJWs about this, and they go, yes, but those are comic books. So comic books are doing great. And this drives me insane. And the reason why it drives me insane is because it's almost like I compare it to the auto industry in the United States of America. You tell people who are out of work in Detroit, you say, hey, boy, the auto industry is dying, isn't it? And then an SJW would say, what are you talking about? These Japanese import cars, they're everywhere. They're cars, aren't they? The auto industry is doing great. Liar. That's right. Japanese imports are doing great. American comics are dying. I don't know people. I don't think Kyung, Kyung is not being, Kyung's on his own here. He's not connected to any of these big companies that are selling millions of copies of comics overseas.
Yeah, that's a great metaphor. And the SJWs in the mainstream industry can just keep saying that as their ship sinks more and more.
Well, they love to play the semantics game, is what it is. Yeah, sure. You go to Japan and you go to a bookstore, and manga are labeled under comics. It's literally, you've got the katakana that says comic. They're called comics. Manga and comics are the same. That doesn't mean that you can conflate the two industries. Manga as an industry and manga sale numbers in Japan are completely different from our domestic industry.
Yes. And by the way, that's all that we care about. Like, we're not, these people pretend suddenly like, oh, thank you.
Wow, you got your wish. That's pretty cool.
Thank you.
Look at that. Does it have
Haley
the melted?
brought it to me. It's not in an ice cream cone, though. Are we out of cones?
Everybody's eating ice cream. John was eating ice cream just before the last stream.
It's got the crispy, like, you look at the, hold on, you can't see it.
Yeah. Oh, that's so awesome. Kyung, you missed it because I told Ethan that John was eating ice cream, and then Ethan's like, that's what I kind of feel like.
Okay. It's not, all we care about is we care about the continuity and the continuation of Americans and American business, people making money here in the United States of America. Yeah. And I'm sick of people shit. I'm sick of people saying, oh, hold on a second. I forgot this.
I was raised by the wolves, ate till they fool, run through the night, playing with your life, going against the pack, that's risk in your life, better play it right, yeah, you better play it right, I got loyalty and blood.
Hi, John.
Got time for that Japanime.
That's what they called it in like the early 90s.
Yeah, Japanimation. For sure.
Yeah, this is, it really is dumb. It's dumb to be having this conversation with these people. They're playing semantic games while the industry that provides for American families, not just Americans, Canadians too. Canadians have families, I think. I don't know. And other people who work for the American comic book industries that, I don't know, people are depend on. People who were supposed to be concerned about depend on this.
Yeah, it's also harming our industry. If you're in denial about the numbers, that's not addressing the problem that we have within our industry. It's not going to allow us to get better.
Of course. And they don't care. You know what? It makes me think that they don't care, Kyung. It makes me think that they're denying, they're avoiding the topic because they don't care. And so they sit there and go, well, they are strictly comic books. And I said this too. It's the same. It would be as if, these SJWs said, Pearl Harbor was bombed by the military. They had a lot of good success in bombing Pearl Harbor. And so the military's doing great, isn't it? It's because they're the military that did that. No, it's a different military. We care about our military, our comic book industry. We don't care about Japan.
That's right.
I'm telling you right now. Comicsgate, we need to call ourselves the third atomic bomb. We need to go over there and take out Japan for good and all. We've got to make these comics bigger and better than their manga. We got to do it.
I was going to go there, but I'm like, I don't want to put Ethan's channel in trouble again.
We got to do it, guys. It's important. We stand up for American comics.
Let us trebuchet Japan. There.
We're the Comicsgate bombers.
Yes.
That's our
in
logo.
Minecraft. No,
right. FBI.
Yeah. We got to stop it. Yeah, we got to stop the tentacle porn. There's got to be a way to do it.
So disgusting.
We got to fight fire with fire.
The A-bomb to end all A-bombs. Come on now. All right. So anyway, John Malin, this is what's important to us right now. Our only hope to stop Japan. They're literally Godzilla right now.
Starships.
No, not starships.
Oh.
They're literally Godzilla stomping on our shores, causing mayhem and mischief. They are Godzilla. We are King Kong. We are, is King Kong? Yeah, he is. King Kong's an American export. That ape. We created him here, King Kong.
Mhm.
We're going up against Godzilla. It's very important.
They played this game in Inglorious Bastards where they're trying to, put these cards on their head, and that's where I learned. And that's where I learned. I'm like, King Kong is an American export. Isn't that nice?
Yes, we should be
Oh,
proud of.
nice.
We should be
Ray
proud of
Harryhausen.
proud of our monkeys here. We got to do it. We got to be proud of our apes. Earthbound Part 2. This is our first effort, our beginning effort in returning fire.
I'm
as it
charging
were.
the Japanese beaches next Monday. Who's with me?
I'm with you, Pearberg. I am with you.
I'm there in spirit.
In Minecraft.
We're not leaving the house. Not a single one of us is leaving the house.
By the
I
way,
accept
Shane
this
Davis,
challenge.
get in here and stop arguing from the chat. Stop arguing with us and get in here.
Yeah, can't you just be a team player, Shane?
Why is he like that?
It's like contradicting. He's like a young Smiller.
By the way, you hear how I talk to my actual friends that I talk to every single day? Do you hear the tone of voice I use? Heel versus Babyface inferred something.
What happened with you guys? I saw the title said you guys are fighting. What's going on?
No, well, let me tell you. It was brought to my attention that he is mad because I said that the Friday Night Tight show consisted of a bunch of zeros orbiting Gary and Jeremy Griggs. I forgot that he was on the show. I was really angry at Mecha Random. That's what it was all about.
Oh, you just dropped nukes instead of
carpet bomb. I should have been more precise in my terminology. Right. But that's what they were all talking about. Like the reason why I said that is because they're all like, well, Gary, we're worried about Gary and what Gary thinks. And it's just like, yeah, you guys are all zeros orbiting Gary. It's like, but then again, so heel versus Babyface goes, wait, I orbit Gary and I'm not a zero, and I didn't depend on Gary to build my channel, and I don't know why Ethan is saying that I did. And the answer is I didn't say that. I just forgot about you. I forgot you were on the show.
That's somebody worked your way out of it. I just forgot about you. I didn't say what you thought I said, even though I said it.
I didn't mean you. And then there's Eric July.
That's about as close to an EVS apology as you get right there.
There it is. And
it's your mistake, heel.
No, because here's the thing. Like Eric July knew what I meant. He didn't come after me like, hey, I'm on that show. What the hell? I didn't hear anything from Kurt Metzger. He's on that show sometimes.
Hasn't Cecil been on that show?
Yes.
Oh, you might have been right on that one.
Yeah, he
That's
was
right.
one of the zeros.
So I meant Ethan's digging the grave deeper. Well, I mean, look. So I said Az is 100 and 0. I did not say he's 0. He isn't. And I take it back. And Az, you need to come here and give me a big man hug.
Little Turkish wrestling. Takes care of everything.
We would be much better. He basically, somebody said, are you going to promote his toys? And he said, I think Ethan can handle it himself because essentially, I'm a 0. And I don't think he is a 0. And I keep saying it over and over again. So,
Az is a toy guy too, right?
I feel like you guys will
those figures.
Yeah, this will blow over.
So he's not going to help me? How can he not help me? I mean,
done so much for him.
He'll help.
Yeah.
You. The thing that I got to watch out for is like if in the past, if I have friends fighting and I take a side, then they make up, then the one that I sided against is still mad.
Oh shit. As said, don't come. What say you, Ethan Van Piper?
Oh. I'm gonna come. Don't you love it when they say,
Do not come.
oh, I'm gonna come.
The president and I don't want to come.
I'm gonna come.
Do not come.
Oh, I'm gonna come.
Do not come. Do not come.
Oh, I'm gonna come.
Do not come.
Oh, I'm gonna come. I'm gonna come.
Wow, that took a dark turn. Oh, shit.
Oh, sorry about that. Hello, I'm back. All right, yeah. So anyway,
So how do we heal this? How do we make you an asshole again? One entity.
How do we make you an asshole again? Is that what you just said?
I guess it is. How do we fix this and make you an asshole again?
See, that's how problems start. I heard him. I heard John say, "How do we make you?" He called me an asshole. He called me one.
Don't be an asshole. Forgive this man for wronging you.
Yeah. So basically, I'm relying on all my fans, people who care about me, and that's like 3 people in the chat right now. The rest of them are like, "Fuck this guy." But listen. What is this? Az and Ethan on the Healing Jack Show episode. I would like that. I'm all for that, Lethal Diva. I don't understand why we aren't doing that right now. And I take it all back. I take what I said back because Jeremy is a 0. Jeremy's a bigger 0 than that. Way bigger 0. Or a smaller 0. Gary is like a 1,000. I probably shouldn't assign numbers to people.
Yeah, this ain't helping your case.
Yeah. Shane says, I'm sick of it all. We've driven Shane to despair. Stormcross says, what did Mecha Random do? I'm out of the loop. I don't even care. I don't remember anymore. That was drama from 3 weeks ago. We already rode that one out. She threatened to hit me with a riding crop. Don't threaten to beat me with a riding crop. Don't do that.
What's a riding crop?
So it's like a fly swatter whip. You know, she smacks her hand with it, implying that she's going to dominate your ass.
Oh, that's what the dominatrix use, that black thing? That's called a riding crop. Oh, like that's for horses, right?
Yeah, that's why they call it a riding crop. You know, it's you whip your horse and you say, faster, horse.
It's starting to click.
Yeah, now, with the picture of Ethan, that's how he knows. Okay. I thought maybe, things are coming out.
Taking a lot of abuse today. Taking an awful lot of abuse from people I thought were my friends. I don't know why. All right, here we go. Anyway, how do we solve all these problems all at once? There's only one way. And the only way is to back Earthbound Part 2 by Narwhal. Now, a lot of people backed Earthbound Part 1, and they really liked it. They didn't know it was Part 1, did they? Was it called Part 1?
No, they didn't know. And let me say quickly too, we passed my original record for crowdfunding on opening day was 13,000. I did that with you, Ethan, for Foreign Agent. You had me on, and together we launched it amazingly and got 13,000 in one day, which was awesome. And
but to be fair, people thought that was Porn Agent. Porn.
Yeah. So that one had an unfair advantage, but this one passed that already. We've already passed it, so. Awesome.
Congrats, man.
Yeah, congratulations. This does actually have sex in it, doesn't it?
Yeah, Part 1 has a money shot or whatever.
Part 1 has a money shot?
Yeah, there's a guy, a spaceman, he beds a senior girl.
Citizen?
Yeah, she's 18 or older, and he beds her. And then it's just like a one-off gag in the comic, kind of. And I was like, I think I'm going to do a spin-off called Son of Spaceman, where she gets pregnant and he's since left Earth, but then it's just like Juno, but it's like sci-fi. She's like an alien impregnated her. Juno with that one with the trans person got pregnant,
What?
Ellen Page.
Yeah.
Elliot Page got pregnant.
Well, no, in Juno's Ellen Page.
Oh yeah.
That's how she identified.
Yeah.
Yeah. That person died though.
Anytime you say a dead name, you just say in Juno.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is that how it works?
I saw a question. Is there any differences between the Part 1 printing? No, not really. There'll be different covers is all. Other than that, they'll be the same.
I can't believe this trailer. It's so fucking lazy. Let's watch this.
Is he a genius? Is he a savant? Is he what's up? Like this book, nobody else makes stuff like this. I've never read a comic like this ever.
I read it and I got done and I was like, oh man, that went by quick. Then I looked at my clock and I'm like, I lost time.
It's really immersive. It really
drugs. Stay off drugs.
Well,
yeah.
Totally forgot how many pages it is. I think it's like 136. I read this in one sitting. Like this is,
if it wasn't for the stigma of Comicsgate, this book should be so critically acclaimed. They should be writing critical theories about this book. Like, it's really that good.
If this had come out, if this was, 20 years ago, this would have come out from one of the big publishers, and it would have been celebrated everywhere as this groundbreaking achievement in comic book storytelling and in comics in general. It would be one of those things that people are talking about. I really, truly believe that.
Like, this is, to me, this is the most...
Why didn't you edit this down?
Biggest discovery ever.
It blew his mind, lost for words.
Yeah, I left it in. I made sure it's under 90 seconds, but it is a little lazy. The only point is people liked it, so get the second one. And some people, it's their favorite. Like, not everyone, but some
What up,
people.
Frigo?
So that's cool.
I'm striking a pose.
I'm Shan Dega today.
Yeah. No, that's what I was wondering. That's what I was asking. Narwhal on my stream. I'm like, are you sure those? Because I swear everything they just said about his book was what Shane was saying about Godlike. And I'm like, they're just reading Shane quotes.
Oh, that's interesting. When does Godlike launch anyway?
In about 3 weeks. We're off at the printers right now for Graveyard Shift 3. So we should hopefully have everything rolling by tomorrow morning. And then 2 weeks for delivery, and then we're off. So.
Well, I want people to back Earthbound Part 2 right now. Earthbound Part 2, $25. This is just the book. Earthbound Part 1, OG printing. You've still got some of those left.
Yeah.
You can get that. They want the sketchbook. Last time I got your sketchbook, it was my favorite part of the package.
Oh, cool. Thank you.
Yeah. And then Earthbound Part 2 hardcover. And then you can have a shirt that says Earthbound. You get a t-shirt.
Yeah, I'd make that 1 and 2 your featured tier, but with that sketchbook, I might even wrap that all in and sell it at $75-$80. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that could be a good even new tier. And with the shirts too, I was so like tunnel vision and excited, but I learned to screen print, and I screen print those all by hand myself, and they're very special limited edition shirts. That I'll just say that.
Dan, you can't read. What are you attempting to read here?
Oh,
Konnichiwa, bitches.
What is it?
Konnichiwa, bitches. It's a manga, man.
Shaman King?
Yeah.
That's what we're up against.
Shaman King, volumes 1, 2, 3.
Is that the first manga that you've ever read?
Nah, man. Probably Akira back in '88 when Epic put it out. Whatever.
Yeah, you can just say it properly.
And then Nausicaa and
Nausicaa.
Crying Freedman. What you got there?
Look what I've been studying our nemesis.
Same here, man. Here's another one.
Manga in theory and practice. Look, guys, you can't read a book on cool, man. You just do it. You know it or you don't. You know.
Well, I am sending Comicsgate to the fucking Pacific Theater. We got to make this happen. This is war now. It's us versus them.
Sorry.
No, not as.
Az is the shit, man. I love that guy.
Yeah, I know, but he's mad at me right now.
He's not mad at you, man.
No,
he's
he
being
is
a real asshole.
He's not. I'm
you
not.
Gotta make
saying that.
asshole again.
He's probably in the chat. He's probably watching this. He's like, see, I told you he's the fucking asshole. And he's not even. He's listening to what John is saying. He's not listening to me.
He's probably getting a chuckle. He's enjoying it.
Where is?
I almost came down with a bottle of Magic Shell.
Yeah. Stuff is good, man.
Poured all over my body.
What the fuck is up? Yeah, I'm eating ice cream. EVS is eating ice cream. Fucking Frege wants to eat Magic Shell. God damn.
I gotta go get some ice cream.
Are we all in deficiency of like a vitamin or something?
Yeah.
Health.
Vitamin D.
Vitamin serotonins.
This is Downcast 3 Submerged by Clint Stoker. Now let me show you what a real trailer looks like, Narwhal. Since you seem to have forgotten. Remember how long you spent making animated trailers for your other books?
Yeah, I felt like the return wasn't as good as the work, so this one I kind of went the other direction.
Oh man.
That trailer that you just made is shit. I couldn't wait for it to be over. I'm like, I don't want to hear, and I gotta hear Zach talk twice. And then the second time he talks, he doesn't even know what he's gonna say, and you left the whole thing in.
All that dead air.
Yeah, it's like, God. All right, this is a real trailer. Watch this. Not gods. Here we go.
I see what no one else can.
Hear that music, Narwhal?
That's the music of
One
success.
taste of that cursed stone sent me to the bottom of the ocean.
Whoa, stock
Years
footage.
I wandered, searching but not seeing. Finally, when I opened my eyes, I saw them for what they are. Not benevolent, not omnipotent, and not gods. Do you smell that?
Sorry.
It always throws me off. Like, what?
It's here.
Well, he's underwater. Do not
If you
smell
could see
anything
what I
underwater.
You will understand why I hunt them.
I got in trouble for saying that, by the way. I was
Oh,
on a live
God.
stream. I said, yeah, I told a bunch of kids that the bottom of my swimming pool smelled like strawberries. And I did get in trouble for that. I had to.
Well, I thought you meant you got in trouble by Clint. Like, now Clint's coming after you.
I had to delete the tweet.
This is a 1 minute trailer that went by in the blink of an eye, and mine felt like it was 1 minute, but it felt like 10 minutes.
See, I couldn't wait. I can't wait for this to not be over. And yours, I'm like, oh my God, no. You know, so that's the whole thing. I would just say Downcast Submerged is only 31 hours left. And you know, I hope that you I don't know. I hope you back it. I do hope you back it. I have not had Clint on this show in a little while. I don't know why.
Find it in your heart to back this sweet Mormon kid.
Yeah, find it in your heart to back him, and give him the opportunities that he deserves, and that, you know, are usually denied to other white males with blonde hair and blue eyes.
That's right.
You know, people have to have privilege. He is not one of them.
Nope.
So back Downcast through Submerged, and also Dan Fraga's Black Flag. Dan Fraga, I'm excited for this book. I cannot wait to see some art from it. I can't wait to see what you're doing.
Top secret, baby. Work of my life.
Yeah.
You know, some days it feels like a dream. Some days you go, why? Why do I love details so much? I know you face that same battle. You go, God, I'm drawing this same tree, and I've been drawing this fucking thing for 2 hours.
You have no idea what I go through.
How do you push through that, Ethan?
I don't know. I just think here's what I go. Everybody's mad at me for being too slow, and I go, fuck them, and I just go, it's my book. I'm doing what I want. So here's the whole thing. And I had this talk with Andrea. We got this guy Colin who's running the community that Heather lives in, and it's like his whole thing is he's all about control and stuff. And I was like, Cyberfrog is still a 90s kid. Like, we have to remember, he woke up in 2018, but it's still the 90s to him. And you would never see some of this like Deadpool style shit in a 90s comic that wasn't Deadpool. So here's Colin, and I just started working on this page. He's got Heather with her arms crossed here. Oh, let me blow up.
Is the guy you're talking about the bearded dude?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see a lot of him.
Wait, did I hear you say that he's a audience? From
he's
chat?
a member. He's a guy from the audience, but I aged him 20 years and put him through hell. So this is now basically a different guy. But you know, I told him he was going to be a member of the book. So here he is, and he's like, Heather, by the way, I need a haircut, honey, and I need my fingernails done too. Like, I need my nails clipped. And Heather's just sitting there. Cyberfrog is there with him. Cyberfrog just grabs the hedge clippers and just, you want a haircut? Here you go. And Heather's like, oh shit. And you know, this is the thing. It's like, this panel took forever.
Yeah.
It took fucking forever to do, but it's perfect.
The hair.
Oh yeah. And Heather's just like, you can't do that, Froggy. It's not the 90s anymore. Like, this guy's like, my fucking hair. Like, it doesn't go waka waka waka. Like, this guy's like, and then he holds a grudge forever, you know, like he would. Like, you know, he doesn't think that was funny. So he holds a grudge now. And Heather has to tell him. But Lily fucking loved it. You know, that's how Lily bonds with Cyberfrog. Lily's like, that was the shit. Because she's a kid. So that's how they become friends. Yeah, of course. Yeah,
kids are cruel.
But I mean, all he did was Cyberfrog just cut his hair off, and he just said, "You want me to get your nails next? Your fingernails?" And the guy like runs screaming. So
Cyberfrog is a regular asshole.
All right. Well, you guys tell me. All right. So here's the thing. So back to the we got people who are concerned about heel versus babyface being mad at me. I'm concerned about it.
Unfairly.
Here's what's going on here.
Oh, you got the tape.
Say particularly flattering things that I was.
Subnautica.
Gary made my channel for me. That I was. That the only two people of relevance on Friday Night Tights are Gary and Jeremy. So,
But I take that back. Just Gary and Az, not Jeremy.
Yeah, he forgot you, Just apologize. God.
You want Az to apologize to me?
Yeah. Well, he should have known that that you forgot him. He should have gave you that benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, of course.
Everyone knows we love Az.
Of course we
Frege.
do. Frege loves Az.
It's true.
I think he does.
It's true. No, I do. I think he's great.
All right, here he is being mad at me some more.
No. I heard the stream, dude. I heard the stream.
Oh, he's uncomfortable.
So don't, take your pants out your fucking anus and out of a twist.
Wait, who said that? Did you tell him to take his pants out of his anus?
No, I would have never thought to say that. He just came up with that. Somebody else is saying, stop being mean, stop shitting on Ethan like he didn't mean to hurt your feelings or something like that. And he's saying, no. I saw the stream. Somebody sent it to me, he said. Because that's how this happens. Our fans are instigators, So here we go.
Sent to us. So don't, you want to get all uppity. That's what was said. I've got nothing against the guy, but, I'm sure he can do his own shit by himself. He's a big boy with big connections and a big...
Goddamn.
Big boys. He
Just understand what's going on here?
Yeah, he's taking all types of shots at you. Calling you fat.
Not shitting on him at all. What I am is what was said about me.
What an asshole.
But what was said about me. And you can get all mad about that.
I am mad about it.
Sunshine.
On your behalf.
That's just what was said about me, and I just...
You didn't speak of him either. That's what.
No. I spoke around him, but not of him. You know. That's
Nothing
the
was
problem.
said about him. Yeah.
No, I never. I like. What's so startling about this, Narwhal? This would be like suddenly you getting mad at me. I would be like, what is the problem? Like well, you said that, comic skaters or something, and then you personally take that to heart, and then you're mad at me. That's what this is like. I'd be like, why is Narwhal mad at me? What did I do? Another situation like this was Wanger. When Wanger came out of the blue, it was like mad at me, and I'm like, for what? Well, because you didn't promote my project. And I was like,
Well, that's one of the problems, It's like everybody takes social media so damn personally. It's like anybody says anything about anything, it has to be about you, right?
Yeah. Yes, of course.
I was thinking that that could be a different interpretation of the story of Job. Have you guys heard of that story where God and the devil make a bet because the guy who loves God the most, the devil's like, well, you just love him because everything's going great for him, and then God's like, well, if I take everything away, he's still going to love me, and the devil's
so
like,
you're saying Ethan is Job?
Well, Ethan is God in this metaphor.
Oh,
and then,
who's Job?
Job is Az in this case, because in the story of Job, Job does get mad at God at the end.
Who's the devil?
Like, I don't. You're the devil, John, in this one. I don't know.
Okay. All right. So I told Ethan, I'm like, Az likes you. I bet you he doesn't like you that much. And Ethan's like, I bet he does. And I said, well, say this about, Friday Night Tights then. We'll see how much Az likes you. And Ethan's like, that's not going to phase Az.
Exactly.
And I'm like, I bet it will.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's good to what Job didn't do is he maybe should have taken the bigger picture. And even if God takes everything from him, he'd be like, well, you know what? You did a lot of good things for me in the past, so I'm not going to get mad or whatever.
Job's fault.
This is all ridiculous. This is all ridiculous.
No, I feel like hold on a second. I feel like Job right now because
that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, I feel like Job because frankly, I am being left out in the cold.
Yeah, for no reason he's taking it away.
What'd you ever do?
The last thing I'll say about the story of Job too is Satan comes into God's kingdom, and God's like, Satan, how have you been? And Satan, and this is like in the Bible verbatim, he goes, oh, just here and there, to and fro on the earth. That's like what Satan tells God what he's been up to. And
Satan and God just having a chat. By the way, somebody was there to take notes, evidently, write it in the Bible. Somebody was able to take the notes down and recall the dialogue and tell the story of this game between God and the devil to torture an innocent man who loved God. Somebody was there. I don't know who. I don't know who got that info.
Just like somebody was there to document it and send it back to Az and say, Az, what do you think about this, dude?
Thank you for tying it right back there. Yes.
Yeah, and they say Satan's rib cage is the shape of a harp.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's supposed to be the master of music and the Lord of this earth.
Yeah, I was in Portland 2 years ago before COVID.
Sorry, man.
At New Year's, and I was in a club, and it was the most satanic motherfucking music I'd ever heard when the New Year struck. And I was like, I feel like I'm in the middle of a satanic ritual right now.
When did the ABBA stop?
Oh, shit.
I don't know.
Dan, I really like your hat. I'm just noticing it now. Is that just a patch that you added to a hat, or is that?
No, this was made by a fan last year. Even though Shane likes to lay claim to these tracksuits, I rocked the tracksuit and the dude sent me this, and I was like, yo, man, this is like the cool LL Cool J bucket hat.
Mm-hmm.
So I wear it every now and then. This was sent in.
Yeah, it's funny because you see that as rap gear, whereas Shane wears his Adidas because of Korn.
Yeah, but Korn does it because they have hip hop roots. You can hear it.
Right? Yeah, Beastie Boys and Deborah Harry.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I hated all that music. I hated that new metal shit. That was like the worst music.
You're talking about like Fred Durst and Korn and those guys.
Yeah, Fred Durst. Yeah, that stuff sucked, man.
I liked it. I was younger.
I like the music videos. I was
down with all that when
Some
it came
of them
through.
are pretty cool.
There was something about a girl in a white tank top with khakis wearing a black bra. There was just something about it that worked.
Yeah, but you can watch Limp Bizkit videos today, and you can see how they're
gay,
more cringy. You're like, man, what's wrong with Fred Durst?
Rolling.
Breathe in now, breathe out. Hands up now, hands down.
Yeah,
back up. Tell me what you're gonna do now.
How do we turn rap into dance pop?
Keep on rolling.
You get DaBaby to do a feature on a Dua Lipa song called "Levitating."
Holy shit, Dua Lipa!
I just saw this name pop up the other day. I'm like, who is Dua Lipa? It's a singer. That's
you know what, man? I got kids in all of the ages, so
I know all this stuff too. But it's because I'm tremendously immature and I listen to top 40s radio.
Man,
music.
I listen to the 1959 jazz. I should be in a cane.
Yeah,
It's just one of those.
I like that too. I'm sorry, it's not Narwhal from. God, do it, Narwhal.
Fred Durst.
Yeah, I thought Fred Durst was here for a second.
I did.
When you don't want to wake up, everything is fucked. Everybody sucks. You don't really know why, but you want to justify ripping someone's head off.
Oh, yeah, that's great, man.
Yeah.
I like.
We're done with comics. Now we're gonna start a rap group.
I know you all like this shit right here. LIMP biscuit right here. People in the house, put your hands in the air, because if you don't care, then we don't care. 1, 2, 3, 4, Johnson for the picks. Mix and the limp doesn't mix. So where the fuck you at, punk? Shut the fuck up and back the fuck up before we fuck the track up. Rolling.
What?
Is that pretty good?
Pretty
Hello,
good.
teen sensation Billy Tucci.
What's up, guys? How we doing?
Hey, Billy.
What's up, dude?
Malin, that was a fucking awesome stream the other night, buddy.
Oh. I thought you were gonna compliment me on my ass jokes.
Those are horrible, John.
Stop simping for Az, Dan.
I'm not simping for Az. Az is
All
a cool
these
motherfucker.
ass simpers.
That guy loves comics. I would say more than I do, and I love.
I find that to be disingenuous.
Oh damn!
Really?
I just came
Look,
right.
man, Dan fucking's got a tattoo on his arm that says 23. That's 22 pages in a cover. Like that's how much. That's how much Dan loves fucking comics. He's
in
like
his
Dan
DNA.
is a deep dive dude. I like Az, but I don't know. I haven't heard Az talk comics. I guess so. Maybe
And thick
maybe
thighs
I'm ignorant.
save lives. Ever hear that?
Hmm?
Thick thighs save lives.
Oh yes.
See?
As titty.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hot damn! Hot damn! I like what I jumped into. Let's keep it going.
No, let's not. Instead, let's talk about how Bill Cosby is free to walk the streets. Finally, justice
thank
has
God.
prevailed. He is out and about. Bill Cosby, free.
America's dad.
Yeah, it made me think, did I swallow some fake news? Because I still kind of trust the justice system for the most part. So maybe he was innocent.
He got justice. He served 3 years behind bars for, I think he raped like 80 women.
No,
so-
he didn't. He would have been convicted for that. No, he's a free man now.
He hasn't been exonerated. He has not been exonerated. He's
No,
been
it
let
was-
go
yeah.
because of a technicality. But
Technicality. That means he's innocent. I
Yeah,
want to hear shit.
no. They fucked up.
That's
and
right.
He gets
They
to
fucked
walk,
up.
but he has not been. They didn't say no. He didn't do it. He just gets.
That's because they don't want to get sued.
That's right. This is the first high-profile criminal trial of the Me Too era, and it's been overturned. Mr. Cosby, more than 50 women. When I said 80 women, I was just kidding. No, I was probably right. 50 women across the nation have accused Mr. Cosby of sexual assault and misconduct. Statutes of limitations in their cases make further prosecutions unlikely. So it's too late. You should have said something in 1964.
Yeah, all these fake rape bitches. Can I say
That's
that?
like-
Oh no,
That's a comic idea. Is like the time travel rapist. He always
Everyone's
travels-
a rapist now. Everyone's
Yeah.
a rapist.
No, it just
Warren
turns out
Ellis
that
is a rapist. Bill
No.
Cosby a rapist. These guys didn't do a damn thing.
They go into cryostasis till the statute of limitations takes effect.
How could you put Warren Ellis in the same sentence as Bill Cosby?
Yeah,
What are you
never,
doing?
never.
I just did, just like that. Yeah, look, no, I'm saying they're innocent men. That's how I put them in the same sentence. Two
Nah,
innocent
man.
people belong
Nah.
together.
One guy talked to bitches. The other one drugged them.
Yeah.
No. The other one allegedly drugged them. He's not. His conviction is gone. He's an innocent man.
he was
free.
No,
Charges were dropped, right?
that's not how it works. Yeah,
Well,
like,
I guess they're gonna have to re-prosecute him then. Until then, I'm gonna believe he's an innocent
He
man till my
can't.
dying
He can't
day.
be. He can't be. They have to
Oh,
have new
well, I guess
charges.
that's justice served, isn't it?
Well, anyway, 3 years in prison. He's 83 years old, and he is out on. He's
Just
prowling
in
the
time-
streets again.
Just in time for a Cosby reunion.
Just in time for the 4th of July. A nice barbecue in your backyard. I don't know. No, not a Cosby reunion.
Yeah, Cosby Show.
The Huxtables.
Well, there's a chance of that. Look, others expressed support for Mr. Cosby. Felicia Rashad, who played his wife on The Cosby Show.
Oh yeah, who knows him better than Felicia Rashad?
Mrs. Huxtable, who appeared as Mr. Cosby's wife in The Cosby Show, praised the decision on Twitter. Finally, oh, I got to see this tweet here. This has got to be crazy.
Yes,
finally.
A terrible wrong is being righted. A miscarriage. Look. If I'm wrong, Felicia Rashad
That
is
ratio
wrong.
is bananas, though.
Well, she turned off the comments.
No, but if you look at the retweets versus the love, the retweets are like, "Can you believe this shit?"
That's everyone saying supporting her. What are you
No,
talking about?
that's 20,000 more people going, "Can you believe this shit?"
Yeah, I think you might be right. Yeah.
No,
yeah.
that's 20,000 people talking about his lazy eye.
No, he doesn't have a. Does he have a lazy eye?
Yeah.
He's always just keeping an eye on you, John. He's keeping his eye
And
on
John,
you.
is OJ still looking for Nicole's killers?
Yeah, I hope they find those sons of bitches.
Let me see. Excuse me. What the fuck? Says this person. Let me see. There are countless innocent black men. Hollywood is full of pedophiles, rapists, and murderers. They all stick together. Wow. Yeah, I mean,
You're cherry picking.
here's Judd Apatow, who says, Felicia, you should take some time to meet the victims.
Why would you want to hang around with
Judd Apatow
liars
is
and
the worst.
accusers?
Oh my God.
She knows this guy.
Yeah. If Judd Apatow says that, that makes me think Cosby's innocent even more.
Right.
Judd Apatow, speaking of like male feminists, he's got skeletons in his closet, I guarantee.
God said bye Felicia, which I thought was
that's not God.
That's not the real God. He doesn't even have a check mark.
Right.
How do you get a check mark?
Well, you just have to say, look, I'm a famous person. You go to Twitter, you apply for it. You can Google it. I'm a famous person who needs, there might be imitators. They want to see your driver's license. They want to see a couple forms of ID, and then boom.
All right.
Now I got. By the way, I have a blue check mark.
Nice.
How'd you get it?
Well, I got it way back when. I got it when before I was canceled. I said, look, I am a famous rock star comic book artist. My name is Brilliant and Resilient, Ethan Van Sciver. And I need to be verified so that people can know that it's really me and not some a-hole who wishes he was me.
Right.
And Twitter said, okay, so I think I gave them a picture of my driver's license or whatever. And they verified me. I suggest that you do it too, Billy. You do it too, John Malin. I didn't think anything of it. My whole thing was, no, I should just be verified so people know it's the real me. This means something to liberals. Liberals see this and they go, how the hell did you get a check mark?
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like they get so angry about it because what it means is, to them, it means you're one of the good guys or you're special. You have power.
You've infiltrated.
Yeah, and it's like it's not what it means. It means that I'm famous. It's like that's basically all it means. A lot of people are famous who are not leftists. So anyway, I recommend that you guys do it too. It does. They go, how did you get that check? They get so angry.
I love that. That's what I want then.
Yeah.
I think I applied for it when somebody was out there doing like a really good imitation of me. Like they like the name looked
Edward
legit.
Dale.
No. It was some SJW like 2 or 3 years ago. So I applied for it one time, but
They turned you down, bro.
I guess I don't know. I don't have it.
Yeah,
it's messed up, man.
Why would I like Pedro Pascal? Why would I want to know Daisy Ridley news? This is how I know that Twitter does not serve my interests.
Yeah.
I do not. I will not like Pedro Pascal. He's a douchebag. I don't want to know anything about Daisy Ridley.
Oh, he's got his pronouns up too.
He, him.
Oh,
Give me a break. By the way, Cyberfrog action figure sign-up video. We are launching the campaign this Sunday, July 4th. And it's a big deal. I need your support. Apparently, I thought I could count on Hill versus Babyface's support, but I can't. Can't count on support. You said it.
Can I tell you something really quickly about pronouns? On Tinder, I came across one girl who her pronouns were she, they. And I thought it's supposed to be like them, their, or she, hers, but hers were she, they. So that means like her, if it's hers, you go, it's theirs, but then you say she. It was like mixing and matching. It made it extra headachy. I swiped left.
I've changed mine. Mine is it that. So you can say, I hung out with Frege. It was awesome. And you'd be right.
Can't wait to hit that again.
That's right.
I cannot count on anyone to help me with my campaign. I'm all on my own. So I that's what I've come to. The Phantom Menace is not going to help me, even though I feel like I've helped them a little, but maybe not. So I'm a big boy. I'm going to do this by myself. Cyberfrog action figures Wave 1 is available for you to sign up for. Now, today I did the packaging design for the Chicken Fist.
Excellent.
You're going to love this. Now, I'm making only 4,000 of these because right now I've got about 3,150 signers. So I'm making 4,000 of these accessory packs. And what I'm going to do, John, you're going to love this. No, you're not. You're going to hate it. Billy, you're going to love this.
Okay, that's what I want to hear.
All right. Kyung will like it too. I'm going to make a miniature chicken bucket to put this miniature chicken bucket in.
What?
Okay, so here's the thing. If you sign up here, and you back Cyberfrog, get an action figure, any one of the action figures, you're going to receive this accessory pack. It's not going to be part of your action figure. I'm actually making them as separate products. Here's your accessory pack. And it's Cyberfrog holding a chicken leg, and it's a bucket of chicken. And I'm going to make individual packaging for this hand and chicken bucket that is going to be a miniature cardboard chicken bucket with a chicken lid on it and plastic inside to keep them in place.
That's
and
awesome.
then wrapped in. Can you picture what I'm saying?
I do. I see it. It's like a blind box, except you know what's in it.
Like
Shrink it down to this big. Shrink a chicken bucket down to this big. And that's it's going to have a miniature chicken bucket and the fist. They're going to be really, really, really nice accessories. You're going to be glad that you backed them. Let's watch my video.
Yeah, let's do it up.
When the monster you created comes back to bite you in the ass.
The ass?
Saying this disclosure. What? Y'all are stupid, you get shoulder. Cause your plan was to get over. Since the days of Victrola, all the years of straight lies and depriving. Now we're pushing to take a dive and conniving. We should never hear any cries when the guys, when independence we rise and high steady surviving. Never ever had an artist wanna spray us. Cause when they do the work, they know we pay up. And I see the labels getting set to bust.
Was that Eric July?
No, it's Tech 9, but it does sound like Eric
How
July.
do you get permission to
that sign up?
How do you get permission to use that music? Every time I use any music, I get knocked.
Yeah, you can't monetize it. You can use it, and then YouTube pays the artist instead of you. So just if you're going to use real music, just be prepared to
get an email.
That's why I make my own music.
That is a good idea.
I wanted to point out real quick that Shane Davis was in the chat, and he said he'll help.
Oh, thank you, Shane. I otherwise I feel like I'm on my own. I can't believe that. You know, here's what we're doing right now. Here's what the Cyberfrog action figures are. I mean, it really is a step out of the primordial ooze of having been canceled into something much, much, much bigger. I mean, we are basically, with the Cyberfrog action figures, we're saying we can do things on the level of Hasbro, McFarlane Toys. We can do things on that level. I think these are as good as Sideshow toys.
Absolutely.
So we can do that. And we need to do it. We have to do it. It's important that we actually take steps to be bigger and better than the mainstream comic book industry that has rejected us. So it is very important that we do this. Now, I understand if because of some petty squabble or misunderstanding that you don't want to be a part of that.
Shane.
I understand. If because you think I said something that I didn't say and don't feel in my heart, you don't want to be a part of the first big action figure wave campaign for one of the biggest, the fourth biggest comic book crowdfunding funding campaign of all time. If you don't want to be a part of that, you don't want to, put your stamp of approval on that, say that I helped be a part of fighting the culture war in a real significant and permanent way, because I accidentally hurt your feelings. I didn't even mean to hurt your feelings. I understand.
It's toy history too.
It is toy history. And for somebody who's interested in toys, I would say to Heel versus Babyface, you got me wrong, baby. I love you. If you're mad, stop being mad. Come on back.
You know what that chicken accessory reminded of too? When I was a kid playing with toys, I loved accessories that allow you to tell a story with the toys. And the chicken accessory lets you do like act 1 before the shit hits the fan. It's like, oh, he's just eating chicken, and then bam, something happens, and then you move on to the next accessory. So I think that's genius.
Just say you're sorry. Big Daddy Sunbeam didn't mean nothing by it.
He doesn't need to say he's sorry. He just got his feelings hurt. But I mean, there's no reason to get your feelings hurt. I didn't, my God, I obviously I respect Heel versus Babyface. He's a sophisticated, trusted member of the media like myself. Anyway, these are what the toys look like. The Vespis, Heather Swain. We made a bonus kick-ass new Heather Swain variant. She's got a white shirt with the All Caps Comics logo on it. They're going to be very rare. I've already pre-ordered these toys. Let me explain what the quantities that I have. 4,000 chicken bucket accessories. 4,000. That's it. So, there's some people who are like, hey, can I buy more than one? No, I don't think so. I think you're going to be lucky to get one at this point. With 3,100 signatures, moving towards 32. This is a big deal.
When do we launch, bro?
We're launching Sunday.
Oh, that's right. You said that. Okay.
I have a question.
Yes.
There was in the trailer. I saw Heather Swain with some scars on her face.
Yes.
What is that?
Okay, so we're going to launch like this. You're going to see regular Heather Swain. You're going to see regular Cyberfrog. You're going to see Vespis. You're going to see regular 90 Cyberfrog. We're going to have the first stretch, and they're $40 each, and the Vespis is $75. Okay, that's just it. You're buying in at that basic level, $40. If you buy all 4 of the action figures and go to checkout, suddenly a magical add-on option will show up that says, do you want to buy the variant Heather Swain for another $40? And you can choose it there. That's the only way you can get the variant Heather Swain. You cannot order her individually. That's how we're going to keep her rare. But anyway, once we hit the first stretch goal, everybody's getting another set of, I think actually 2 sets of hands. Once we hit another stretch goal, they're getting another head. Once we hit another stretch goal, they're getting another head. Now that scarred ponytail head that Heather Swain has, that's going to be a stretch goal that's added to your Heather Swain toy. Once you back the Heather Swain toy at $40, as long as the campaign continues to grow and make more and more money, we're going to improve the amount of cool stuff that you get with your Heather Swain toy. There's 2 heads. There's a
eBay.
Yes. There's a ponytail head with scars on it, and she's pissed off. And then we just made a new smiley Heather Swain. Like, I'm having fun hanging with my friends. We made a big, broad smile Heather Swain head that also will be added to your figure if the campaign does well.
Can I make a suggestion for an add-on?
Sure.
How about a mini fridge to store her heads in?
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Man, you like your
your
ladies like your coffee, huh, John?
Black?
No, ground up and in the freezer.
Oh. Yeah, well, you know, I mean, if we could get it to where her pants came down and there was like a bite mark in her butt cheek, I'd appreciate that.
A Nexium branding.
Oh, a little Ted Bundy.
little branding by her vagina.
Yeah.
No, we're not doing that. Allison Mack was sentenced today to 3 years. We do not want to remind people on Nexium.
Did she get time served or what?
Sex cult. I don't think so. You know. So anyway, so you'll get extra heads, and then you will get weapons. Heather Swain has like 6 different weapons. Cyberfrog has a hand cannon, and 90 Cyberfrog has his Reservoir Frog guns. And then after that, the Vespis has 2 maggots that you can win, and also a pile of human gore.
What do you mean by win?
God.
Well, once we get to a certain level, that'll get added to your Vespis. So we have accessories and bonus goodies all lined up and ready to hit stretch goals. I'm hoping we can do this. I think we need to make $400,000 to $500,000. That is going to be what the goal is. It's going to be fucking crazy. It's not going to be like a normal campaign where it's like, all we need is $8,000 and we're going to make it anyway. We actually do need a tremendous, like hundreds of thousands of dollars to make this work. And I understand.
How can people sign up?
People can go to the link in the description and sign up here and you got to do it. I'm telling you, do not miss, because if you're going to back it anyway, you're going to be pissed that you backed it and didn't just put your email in there to get this accessory pack. This hand and this chicken bucket are going to be put into a cardboard with like that waxy kind of covering on it, you know, that you get from fast food chicken buckets. I'm going to make it a miniature chicken bucket with plastic inside to hold the fist and the chicken bucket, and then one of those paper round lids that go on top. Cover that in plastic and send that your way. They're going to be limited to 4,000. 3,150 of them are already gone. Sign up, guys, and then back this campaign.
What time we go live with this?
I think probably noon. I think that's I'm lucky. I said the 4th of July, and I like to launch on specific days so that people can remember. Like we launched on the Ides of March last year, and then, you know, people can remember the 4th of July noon. And coincidentally, it's also a Sunday, which the Ides of March were too. Sunday's good. People are home.
Freedom.
And it's freedom and independence. And again, I understand why people wouldn't want to support this push towards independence because you're mad at something I said or did. You don't like my sunglasses. You don't like my fat ass, whatever it is that you don't like.
He's
not
a
a
big
good enough
guy.
reason.
He's
That's
a
not a
big
good
guy.
enough reason. It's not
It
a good
isn't.
enough reason.
It isn't a good enough reason.
I mean, you called him a zero. He called you a big guy. I mean,
I didn't
you guys
call
are
him a
square.
zero.
You guys are
I
square.
didn't. I did not literally call him a zero, though. That never happened. Not even
that's
once.
true. That's true. Yeah,
There was
you dropped the
inference
nuke.
through exclusion, but there was no, and it was an accidental.
Yeah, and he singled you out for that.
Yeah.
Guys, I gotta go. I gotta do the last frag of June. Starting
Probably
in
hopping on
9
with
minutes.
that.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I got to stream too with some guys. We're bringing them on, and
Is
I'll
one
come
of them
back on.
as?
No.
Okay.
Well, Dan, I think we got you a few more backers here, so that's great.
Thank you, dude. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate the chat.
Yes.
Thank you so much. The toy thing is super exciting, man. Something I definitely would love to talk to you about.
Thank you for your support.
Oh yeah, dude, I'm a day oneer. I signed up like that.
Thank you for your support. I can't count on everyone. You know, in some way, I'm on my own in this, but thank you for your support.
Oh, dang. Ethan, are you going to be streaming it in, like, I don't know, 45 minutes to an hour?
Yeah,
Still?
probably. Yeah,
All
see you
right.
later, Dan.
All right, guys, I'll see you all later, too.
Later, Billy.
And, I'm going on to the Pop XP. Tally-ho.
Bye-bye.
Good,
All
man.
right.
Bye, guys.
Bye, Billy.
We're
Here
gonna
we go.
find both of them with Az right now.
Right now, they're like, do you know what Ethan said about you?
Yeah.
He said you had a fat ass and we're a
private
zero.
Private stream Az right now. Come on.
God damn it. Betrayed left and right. It's the Ides of March all over
As soon
again.
as we started talking about Az, they're like, we gotta go.
Earthbound Part 2, Per Berg, otherwise known as Narwhal, $15,356. As we continue on with the first day of Earthbound Part 2 funding.
Yeah, he's breaking records. 13,000 was your high. Now you're at 15,000.
Yeah, I feel like it has a chance to maybe hit 20 on the first day, which would just blow my mind and continuously get my mind blown. It's crazy.
At least someone's getting blown around here.
Damn.
Earthbound Part 2, the new Narwhal book. Now, if you missed Earthbound Part 1, it's okay. You can get it with this campaign. Hold on a second here. Here's Shane Davis finally.
Oh, better late than never.
Pappy. He's being silent.
Yeah, I know.
That's cold. Late
Hello,
than
Shane.
never. Why? I was driving. I mean,
I saw you typing. You said you'd help in there, and you weren't even in here.
I said I would help sell. I will.
In theory,
try.
You would help.
No, I'll help. I'll do what others won't. Ethan, in helping.
What's that?
Fellatio.
Oh, you mean
helping
like
you sell your toys? I mean,
Oh,
like
okay.
I'll do what I can. I'm just a little channel, though.
I'm not getting a lot of support from the wider community. That's
You
what I'm
mean
finding. You know,
physically wider community.
well, in some cases.
Wait, we don't
but-
have to go to Az's level on that, guys. We don't.
we don't have to be calling people
because
fat.
Az is doing fat jokes on Ethan. It doesn't mean we have.
Oh, I don't think he
I don't
was.
believe he did that.
No, I don't think he. I don't.
No,
think,
he was. He was saying the bigger, like
No, I
big
wasn't.
guy.
I don't think he meant it that way. I don't think
I
guys
didn't mean
meant it that way.
I didn't mean it that way either. I mean, I was just, I'm used to fat jokes around here. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know.
I just wish Az would apologize and we could all move on from this. Yeah, Earthbound looks great, man.
Earthbound looks good. It's like I instinctively want to play the video, but then I remember what it is, and I'm
Right.
like, I can't play this video.
You know who's got a good video? Kyung Lee.
He does.
Battle
Hold
Maiden
on a
Knuckle
second.
Bomb.
Oh,
Shane Davis has one that's all right.
It's not as good as Kyung's.
Kyung's
Kyung is
puts mine
serving
to
up
shame.
what a man needs.
Hang on. Hello, Kyung. I've never been on stream with you.
No, actually, we haven't. Hey, what's up, Shane?
What's going
No,
on?
I was hoping he was going to say we have and that Shane forgot, and then I was going to make Shane feel bad about forgetting.
I don't know why John's picking on me already.
I'm on a tear. I don't know what's up.
He's warmed up. He's in
I'm
the
sugar.
zone.
That's what it is. I'm like sugared up or something, man. I had my ice cream. I had my,
Much ice
my
cream.
keto fat bomb over here, and my Zevia drink.
Oh,
Yeah, you're ready to
Wired.
go.
Yeah.
Battle Maiden Knuckle Bomb. Oh, I didn't even know this was going on right now because I haven't had
it's
Kyung on in ages.
Standard number 2 is the campaign.
No, I got it. I was
Okay.
like, wait, the Premier Edition. I just found Standard. Let me take a look at this and see what this is. So you're saying there are hot chicks in this? In
Yeah,
the
yeah.
trailer?
Well, yeah, his main character is smoking hot.
Yeah, but I have the first 2 issues. I'm saying in the trailer. Let's find out.
Oh yeah, dude, it's fan service. It's great.
Whoa.
Hard-hitting, super-powered martial arts action returns in the second issue of Battle Maiden Knucklebomb. Caught in the web of deception, Zaya against the fiendish Black Sun Cabal.
Oh,
with
hope someone helps her up.
And thick thighs that save lives.
Oh,
Zaya's the hero that Kaigon City desperately needs. The 64-page standard edition of BMKB2, along with the run-back promotion, offering up our premiere edition books for the last time, are available for a limited time on Indiegogo.
That was quick. It was only 32 seconds.
Went by in the blink of an eye.
It's meant to be like an ad spot, real quick.
That's right. That's how I agree with that. I think that's the way it should be. You know, just want to leave people with just enough information. You don't want to bore them.
I'm trying a new theory that if you have just enough awkward silence in your video, it gets people talking.
No.
It makes people squirm.
That's negative. That's negative press. That's what I say about negative press. Like, yeah, negative press is easy to get, and it'll get people talking, but over the long term, it doesn't help much. You want good press.
Wait, is it awkward silence or dramatic pause?
No, awkward silence. It's Zach.
Yeah, it's kind of autistic.
Yeah.
Ooh. Back Battle Maiden Knucklebomb 2 standard edition here, and let's get Kyung Lee. Let's get him to 5 figures, which is where I think he should be. 5 figures. And this, you can get all of the books that you missed. I believe. I think that's what this is.
Yeah, option 3 catches you up on everything. But also the thing to remember about Kyung is like Kyung changed the game for Comicsgate. Like he influenced everybody. Like everyone was drawing anorexic bitches. You know, then Kyung came out and then we're like, oh, let's put some booty on those bitches. And now look, sales have just gone through the roof for everybody.
It didn't even cross my mind that thunder thighs were a thing until I saw Kyung's art.
Well, Kyung,
put jelly on the toast.
Yeah, Kyung came out with this, and then suddenly we're at this here.
Yeah, that's the next step there.
Influenced by Kyung Lee.
If Robert Crumb went mainstream, he would do this book.
My videos. Okay.
This is another horrible trailer. I mean, I really like this trailer is awful.
Death by Snoo Snoo.
Yeah, that's what I said when I saw it the first time.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't understand any of this.
Well, that's a puzzle box that opens the gate to hell.
And I can't read this.
Oh yeah, that's kind of funny.
You have to be high.
Yeah, the hot girl stuff is still not fully tapped. We need more.
Yeah, we do need more. Now, Billy Nunez is getting very close to 5 figures here. Very close, which is great. But we also need to do that for Battle Maiden Knucklebomb, the standard edition, number 2. Come over here and take a look at this campaign. I think you will like it. I'm pretty sure everyone, this is to everyone's taste. And by the way, really great packages, Kyung.
Oh, thank you. You know, packaging is something that I really, really tried to work on. I mean, when you start up a campaign, you have to think about the finished product. You know, how's the customer going to feel when they actually get the package? What do you want the unboxing to be like? And so I take a lot of care in the packaging.
Can I repurpose it for sending body parts through the mail? Like, yeah, these are the things we ask ourselves.
No, nobody asked that at all. Nobody ever asked that. Nobody wants to send body parts through the mail. I don't even think you can do that. It's not possible. Kyung's at 41 now. That's great. And let's keep that moving. Earthbound is the reason for the season. Narwhal launched today. 237 backers in his first day. Let's make that 240 as he approaches $16,000. Starblades, by the way, completed fulfillment yesterday.
Oh, wow. Incredible. Congrats to All Caps and Kyle.
I can't believe it. I mean, I worked so hard fulfilling this campaign, making sure the book came out.
What did Kyle do?
complaint.
Yeah, hardly nothing. Like,
yeah, no, he did. Kyle made a great comic book and did great. He's working on the next one. But this is cool. I mean, it's cool to actually go and look at like perks claimed and donations. If you have if you have an Indiegogo, you know what this is. You can monitor your campaign, and it says, yeah, everything's been fulfilled. So that makes me very, very happy.
Nice.
So if you ordered Starblades, it's on its way. If you get it and it comes damaged or something like that, let us know. cyberfroghelp@gmail.com. We'll take care of it. We want to completely fulfill this campaign, make everybody happy so that we can put the books up on eBay. We have a limited supply of Starblades left over. They are going to be sold on our eBay store. So very good. Downcast, Submerged, Clint Stoker, 33,000.
Oh, nice.
30 hours left to go. Yeah, we got to get this to 40. I would like to see it get to 40 by the end of the 30 hours. I really love Clint Stoker. He's great. I want him to succeed so that he can do his Dracula book.
That 33,000 is more our victory than it is Clint's.
Why?
I feel like we did all the work.
I feel like we've done a good percentage of the work. Yeah, I do.
You're
welcome,
I do. Clint.
He's not here to thank us, but I'm sure it's implied.
Send me a card.
I hope this stream goes long enough to see Malin's sugar crash.
Snowman, Cold Day in Hell is finally at $97,000 today. Let me look at this trailer here. New from All Caps Comics, Snowman, A Cold Day in Hell. The victim of a genocidal massacre has somehow returned from the dead and is carving a path of death across the heart of America. Driven by the echoes of silent screams, this is the story of a man once known as Black Dog, the one now forever known as the Snowman. Snowman, A Cold Day in Hell, back at today, only on Indiegogo. You ain't gonna see me coming. Please don't come. Don't come. Don't come.
Yeah, congrats to Matt Martin on that too.
Congrats to Matt Martin. If you guys haven't backed Snowman yet, make sure that you do. We want you to come.
I'm gonna come. Don't you love it when they say,
Do not come.
oh, I'm gonna come.
The president and I don't want to come.
I'm gonna come.
Do not come.
Oh, I'm gonna come.
Do not come. Do not come.
Oh, I'm gonna come.
Do not come.
Oh, I'm gonna come. I'm gonna come.
Yeah, just I check my lipstick in the mirror whenever I see that. It just makes me really self-conscious.
Are we gonna get Trump 2024 motherfuckers or what? Like, is that happening?
I hope so. I don't know.
I want more Tina videos.
The AI overlords might not allow it, whatever that looks like.
Trump 2024 motherfuckers.
So East Coast, man. I love that. That is woman. That's womanhood.
Cat Pappy.
Cat Pappy Davis looks good. I love his
Dutch angle.
You look like the first Beastie Boy who died.
Aw.
Well,
Too soon.
I mean,
Too soon.
I didn't have to make it dark. I mean,
final thing here for people who've been waiting, and I'm very proud to announce this is our eBay page here. We've got our Salamandroid t-shirts with Dale Keown art. Whoa, we've sold 101 of them so far. Do not miss out. We have a limited quantity of these, limited number of sizes. We've already shipped out the first batch today. So people are going to be getting them starting tomorrow. When you order from our eBay store, we ship same day. Andrea's up there. She's like, we got an order, and she packages it. And then she puts it in a box, and then I have to go drive it to the post office. I go to the post office twice a day. So understand, you're going to get this quick, and you'll be wearing it probably for the 4th of July if you back it tonight. This is beautiful Dale Keown art with Kyle Ritter colors. We went and got 14 different. Look at this. This is crazy amount of colors. We went and got an oversized print. These shirts were incredibly expensive to make, but I said they've got to be great. I'm like Trump in that way. I think I'm like Donald Trump. I'm just like, I'm sorry, they got to be great. We will spend the money. Let's do it right. People who make chintzy shit, I don't want to. I want to make good stuff. There's the Salamandroid logo on the back is lined in silver ink, and of course the all caps comics logo on the sleeve reminds one of a young German boy wearing Hugo Boss clothing in the 1930s. Make sure that you it's not even purchase your Salamandroid Dale Keown t-shirt. And then if you haven't yet, go back and purchase the Cyberfrog one that matches. You've got a Cyberfrog Dale Keown t-shirt and a Salamandroid Dale Keown t-shirt. We've sold 319 of these. That's a lot of t-shirts.
Hell yeah.
We did good.
Dale's a pretty fantastic artist.
Oh my God, you got to see what he's doing right now.
And you put fucking Kyle Riddle over top of the Dale Keown, man. Holy shit. That's money in the bank.
That's fire for sure.
Dale didn't have anything to say about Kyle's work on the Cyberfrog piece. He loved it. He said, whoa, holy shit. But he loves Kyle, and so he art directed. He sent this back to Kyle 4 times.
God damn.
And he just said, you got to get this right. Like there's pin lighting on the nose, and he basically did like a sample repair for Kyle. Kyle was kind of like awestruck. It's like, look, I've got Dale Keown giving me lessons now.
Yeah. Dale's going to push Kyle to the next level. Sometimes
I think so.
You need someone to kick you in the ass.
Yeah. Oh my God. I stay up all night.
I think about Kyle, I'm like, I don't think this guy's really listening to anybody. At all. Like at all.
How do we get through to him? Oh God. So get your Salamandroid t-shirt now. And we've got more all caps comics baseball caps coming probably in the next week or two. So good stuff. Let me just check on Earthbound again. Earthbound. Refresh 240 before 244. 4 new backers.
Nice.
Sweet. Thank you. That's awesome. Yeah, I feel like it might hit 20K in day one. That's just so amazing. Did I already say that? But yeah.
When did you launch this? What time?
10 a.m. Pacific time. So it's been live now for 8 hours.
Okay, yeah. There's a good chance it could hit 20. We just have to keep telling people about it.
So 1 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. 20 grand.
Yeah. This one has the lofty goal, not super realistic, but it has the possibility of hitting 6 figures. That would be me finally breaking that 6-figure threshold and joining that club. That would be so sweet.
Dude, that would be huge if you did that. 6 figures, 6-figure young lady club.
Yeah.
Would be great. Trent Canugas Creed went to the printer. It is at the printer. Trent went back and forth about how he wanted these books to look, but they are finally at the printer now. And Trent's funny. I got 2 different options for how to print this, and one was $1 more than the other one per copy. He's like, I'll let Ethan choose. I'm like, we're going with the $1 more. God damn it. So,
so
the more expensive,
probably a couple grand more, 3 grand more, 1,500 backers. Some of those are probably,
you're looking at, I didn't even do the math on that, but let me think.
Wait, what was the option for the $1 more? Is it a paper increase or what?
I don't even know. I got to be honest with you. I just looked at the money.
Yeah.
And I went, this is more expensive, so it's better.
Better, right. Better quality.
Trent, I don't think Trent knew either. So he's like, I'm going to let Ethan decide. I'm like, okay, I'm going to go with this one. So yeah, it was probably another $3 grand added to the tab, which we can afford. I mean, we did good on this campaign. But if you want your copies of Creed Reimaginary 1 and 2, now's the time for you to back it and make sure that you get your copies when it comes.
Yeah, Random Task says artist math. We don't know what the fuck we're doing.
Was it a different paper stock or was it on the cover?
You know what I think it was, honestly? I think it was the foil logo, the green foil logo. We had an option to not do it and then an option to do it. And I went, it's got to be shiny. Everything has to be shiny.
Because we're picking out paper for Starlight Cats now because it's done and we're getting ready to go to the printer with it. So we're trying to figure all that out.
I think with Godlike, because Ethan mentioned it before, but yeah, I think we're gonna probably have an option for gold foil for the logo, and then where it says Rhymeless Saga down below. I think that'd be fun.
If you guys want to come to me about that, and if you want me to shop around, use my guys to shop around and get you good printers, and do what you want to do, that would be cool. That'd be fine with me. So just let me know. We'll work that out.
Cool.
Anyway, yeah. Let me read some super chats here. We got a lot of super chats piling up, and people are
beautiful
calling me names, being cruel. Trevor Nichols says, "Have you started drawing Death's Sting yet?" Yes, we are 4 pages into Death's Sting. We've got 16 more pages to go, but it's an easier book to do than Cyberfrog, frankly. Emperor J Bama fan says, "Just bought my Sal XL shirt. Jealous, big boy." I'm wearing a 2XL. I chose a 2XL out of there.
Whose cash register is that?
Are we at a casino or something?
That's my eBay going off. Yeah, I love. It's a really, really good sound. Like
sounds like a slot machine.
No, that's a cash register. That's money in the bank.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Please thank Andrea for sending my Dale Keown t-shirt out so quickly. And yes, I'm a fellow pie eater, says Stuart Stillborn. So he probably ordered a 3XL. Yeah, I had to pack them all up. Andrea did a great job. She got, just to make it easier, she took our plastic baggies, the all caps baggies that we send clothing in, and she wrote on them on the back. She wrote XL, and then the next one XL, and then she stacked them all up. So I had a stack of 18 bags that were XL, and then mediums and larges, and that. So all I had to do was find the shirts and stuff them in there, and then we went through the list. I mean, she's so efficient. She's just like, okay, I'm printing out XL orders right now. Printed out the tags, put them on there. Got to the post office with 4 minutes to spare, and shipped off the first batch. That's what we wanted to do. I just said we want to make sure they're in the mail today, and then we'll do the rest of them tomorrow. So people should be getting them for the 4th of July. Brad Frederick says, "Are you going to give a campaign preview, and what will be the executive tier?" The executive tier is one of everything. It's just the whole. It's $195. It's all 4 figures, and then the option to add the bonus Heather Swain for another $40. I will give a campaign preview. Yes, I'll be working on it starting tomorrow. The figures and toys are being photographed professionally right now. I had to sit down and figure out how I was going to break down the stretch goals so that we could photograph those like prizes, and then. I'm satisfied. I added a Heather Swain hand with a drink cup in it, like she had on Blood Honey. I can do whatever I want. It's like just trying to get ideas that will evoke, Cyberfrog Blood Honey. So I will give a special preview to my Patreon patrons. They'll get the link before anyone else, and then I will send the link to people who signed up for the action figure campaign. They'll get to look at it second, and then everyone else, it'll be Sunday at noon. Agent Cub says, how are you going to fit a lid on that bucket with the chicken overflowing like that? You'll see. Stuart Stillborn says, when is the Heather PVC coming out? So probably 2 weeks after we launch the action figures, there's going to be a little mini campaign in which I sell the Blood Honey box and the Heather Swain PVC and the Salamandroid mug. So those 3 items, and then you'll be able to get extra books and things like that as well. The Heather PVC is under. I got to decide how many I want to make. I think I want to make 8,000 of them. So, yeah, I gotta get that order in. But they're ready to go. Cryptic Comics says, can you make a discounted 2-pack of the Vespis? A good idea. Men of War Neighbor of the Beast says, was hoping to super chat to tell you how awesome my Warts and All executive box is, but wouldn't you know it, UPS lost the motherfucker. Yay. Shit.
I hate UPS.
They lost it. Well, let us know if it's found, and then we'll certainly make sure that you're taken care of. Lord Ravener says, if one buys multiple 4-packs, can you get multiple chicken fists if you're on the mailing list? Nope, just one. Fo Chung Esquire says there's always room for Jello. Urashima Otaru says Ethan John is 100% right. His conviction was overturned as illegitimate. I'm not saying he didn't do it, but John is right.
Thank you. Thank you for your support.
Loretta Silver member says, or as they say, he's a free starship now. Oh boy. Eddie Winkler says, you can't shake the devil's hand and say you're only kidding. They might be giants. Your racist friend. Daniel C says, can I buy Battle Maiden Knuckle Bomb SE1 along with SE2, or is it just SE2?
The first issue is available on the Etsy shop, but the second issue, the standard edition, has not been printed yet. So once it's printed, yeah, I'll have it available on the Etsy shop as well.
Anchorfist says, I already backed the Stoker. Oh, good. I hope everybody else does too. Graveyard Shift says, love all the guys on the panel. And yes, as to, you're all zeros to me. Heart, not gay. Thank you. Yeah. We are all zeros, though, for real. Leo Slayer of SJW Weirdo says, tomorrow, Comic Artist Pro Secrets live stream. Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers is mad at me. I'm going to come. That would make a good title. Random McRanderson says, if Earthbound really does really well, Narwhal will be able to afford art lessons and draw details. Oh, God. Stormcroft says, what did Mecha Random do? I'm out of the loop. That's all over YouTube. You just look up Mecha Random, you'll find out. King KDI says, just some guy been on Friday Night Tights. How's Earthbound doing? I think it's doing good.
Yeah.
Leo Slayer of SJW Weirdo says, as said, don't come. What say you, Ethan Van Piper? You know what I say. Robert Corrales says, make comics better than manga. LOL, very tall order. Yetna P says, no, we must team up with Japan against SJWs. Oh, I'm for that. Fochung Empire says, slap a Jap. Disavow.
Yeah.
Disavow.
Disavow.
King KDI says,
I'll stamp it.
King KDI says 2017 was a drop. They added manga and YA for 2018. Oh, I see. 2018. Power Up J says, Comicsgate has reignited my love for comics and art. Kyung, loving Knuckle Bomb, bro. Keep up the good work, everyone. Cumberbatch Pepperpot says, what's Kyung think of the giant butt women comic? Oh, yeah. Did you see Dame Gang? What do you think of it?
I have. Looks pretty good.
Fragaboom says, I'm in the tub. Wilberforce Wooster says, might be me, but Battle Maiden Knuckle Bomb looks better in newsprint. Hint, hint.
I like newsprint. What can I say?
Check Az's Twitter, see if he's saying if he's in the tub too.
He's not on Twitter anymore. He was kicked off of Twitter. Yeah. Maybe if you stop making fun of Michael Jackson for a minute, Razorfist would still talk to you, EVS, says Fochung.
Innocent man. Michael Jackson, there's another one. Innocent man. You know,
Cody
look,
Duff.
that Razorfist guy, I think he's on the innocent tip too. Look, man, we support innocent people.
I like Michael Jackson. I've been listening to a lot of his music lately. And so I would say that he didn't fuck any kids either. I would say that now.
How can a man with that much talent bang kids? It's impossible.
Yeah. Wait, why? Why is it impossible?
He's too busy. Too busy making all that art.
Oh.
You listen to his songs?
Yes. Well, he
Smooth
says
Criminal? Wait, hold on.
Oh.
Bat? No. Shit. You Are Not Alone. Oh, god damn.
There's that one song he wrote for the ET soundtrack about when a stranger comes for you at night.
Okay. Pretty Young Thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
There we go.
shit. God damn.
Yeah. Random Pass says, EVS says he's listening to a lot of Michael Jackson and talking about being a scoutmaster. I know. They're all the red signs hiding in plain sight. What can I tell you? You guys are going to say, we should have known, but he was such a nice guy. Wait, no, he wasn't a nice guy. He insulted Az and called him a zero. We should have known.
You said he's 100 plus a zero. That's 1,000.
Yeah, but
That's
it doesn't matter.
1,000.
It is 1,000. It doesn't matter what I say. It's what people want me to have said that matters, Cody Duffin says, now I understand why Gary didn't respond when I suggested you for Friday Night Tights for the action figures cafe. Gary's mad at me too. Ralph, yeah, that's true. Why wouldn't Gary be mad at me if
you only nuked all of his co-hosts?
Right.
That's it.
He should apologize to you.
Yeah. Comics Exposed says, dude, leave Jeremy alone. What did he ever do to you except help build your channel with his own audience? You're burning too many bridges, bro. I love all you geeks. Hope one day we stream as mates, says Ralph Mack. Nasser Rabati's here. He says, revealing
we can all stream as mates in a group trough.
revealing the Creepsters design publicly in a few days. But I sent it to you early on Twitter. What did you think? I thought it was okay, Nasser. Nasser is working on a comic book called Creepsters, and it's basically like Ghoulies or Gremlin. Orbital 1970 Goat says, leave for a few weeks and I have no idea who I'm supposed to be mad at. Need a pre-stream briefing page. We don't want you to be mad at anyone. We want you to get along with everyone except for Mike. Andrew Sabina says, Fraggot can mediate the makeup between you guys.
There we go.
Good time.
I actually got really mad. John, you said I was like Mike in the chat. What was up with that?
Young Smiller.
Young Smiller.
Yeah. I don't remember what you said, but it made perfect sense at the time.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, this is definitely your fault, EVS. Beans said Samurai Bader. Let me see. Twitter Trash says, hey, EVS, I got my 2 warts and all boxes and Starblades, one of each package. Holy effing crap. All Caps Comics deliveries are tits as fucking hell. Thank you.
Yeah, if I said you were like Mike, that would be different. Like, that'd be like Jordan, like, you know, able to leap tall buildings in a single bound, lead your team to multiple championships. Like, that's not a Smiller. Like, a Smiller is like the opposite of a Jordan. Like, a Smiller is like crash and burn. But you're a young Smiller. There was a time Smiller was a rising star.
So you're turning an insult into a compliment now?
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. See, this is what Ethan's got to get going on with Az. You got to figure these angles out.
Okay. You know what? Somebody could write me a script. I would appreciate it. Like what to say. Projects Done Poorly said, when you call people zeros on Friday Night Tights, you will divide fan groups and cause people's feelings to get hurt. Instead, let nature take its course. Wait, Jesus Christ. Wait for the Beyoncés to separate from the Destiny's Childs and then collaborate with the best. How about not? I would just wish everybody well. All the Fandom Menace channels are biatches. They all throw sideways shade and don't go head on at people. Don't always agree with you, but you aren't afraid, says Dark Shadow. Nerdy Girl Create says, I want everyone to get along, please. David H says, EVS, you did mention Az by name during his stream. You said he was a little-known gamer, paraphrasing, before joining Gary on Friday Night Tights. Ryan Odin and Comics Division aren't zeros. They're all good guys. Martin Cabildo says, hey, Ethan, will you take part in Fragga June tonight?
Oh, fuck.
Oh,
God damn it. I forgot it twice. I got to go on Fragga June at like
I'm almost done. I'm
Yeah.
almost done. David L says, hey, Uncle, you just got here. Thanks for doing a live stream. I can't wait for the many saints of Newark. Hope you have a great 4th of July weekend. I know I didn't say that about Az because I don't know where he came from.
Twitter Trash is saying I talked all over his tweet, and could you please read it again? Because he's never going to let me live it down.
Okay. Let me see here. I didn't say that about. I have no idea where Az came from. Little known gamer. What do you mean? Twitter Trash said, hey, EVS, I got my 2 warts and all boxes and Starblades, one of each package. Holy effing crap. All Caps Comics deliveries are tits as fucking hell. Thank you. Thank you. Let me see. Oh, this is hilarious. I'm eating it up, says Fo Chung Esquire. Let me see. Write him a power ballad, says Adrian Stone. What happened between you and Jeremy, says Johnny Ohm. LOL, the hypocrisy is real. They love Twitter, says HBG3. Primetime Polton says, hey, VS, looking forward to your toy launch. Viking Wolf Book 1 has 27 days left on Indiegogo. Toki Deathhammer says, you never apologize to Cecil. Fo Chung Esquire says, that apology was spicy to say the least. 200 Watt Studio says, now apologize to Uche. HBG3 says, Friday Night Tights crew gets butthurt every time EVS criticizes them. They all want a circle jerk. Just prove you don't.
I don't feel like that tweet's the super chat's not gonna help the situation.
Yeah.
Read it again.
No. I think that's good. I think we're pretty much good. All right, so we're caught up with super chats. Thank you everyone for sending super chats. I'm going to recommend that everybody go over right now and join Fragga June, where John Malin is going to draw and perform better than everyone.
I said it was going to be a murder. So if you guys want to see how an artist murders several other artists, it's going to happen live tonight. I'm going to do it on board too, and then we can auction it.
I'm going too. I'm going toe to toe with Malin.
You got to do that. $16,139 from Earthbound Part 2.
Yeah, look at that. Thank you, Ethan. Thanks so much. I'm so stoked.
You
get to be a professional comic artist.
Downcast 3, Clint Stoker picked up another couple of backers. That's good news. Frega Boom here picked up another backer as well. Dame Gang, Billy Nunez didn't pick up a backer this time. Let me see here. Battle Maiden Knuckle Bomb Standard Edition. You guys got to make sure to back this. It's up to $5,000 now.
Whoa, went up a
Thank
grand.
you guys.
Incredible.
Thank you so much.
And still moving. And I think that's it. We'll see how the Cyberfrog action figure line is doing a little later. Thank you everyone for joining us, and we'll see you again tomorrow on another video. Go over and join Fraga. I'll see you around. Bye-bye.
Everyone.
Bye-bye.
Take care.